Hello and welcome once again to the only Samurai Shodown podcast that we know of. No Recoil. Thank you for joining us for episode, I think it's 9, not episode 9. Very special post Evo 2024 episode. The big one, the last big event of the year, featuring a record number of podcasters. We got Defend the North's Ghost the Trinity.
What's up, common folk?
Disorder Unit.
Yo, what's up?
Maki.
Hello. Again.
B-Boy Sonic X, the Gotcha God.
Mahalo, konnichi, howdy, y'all. What's up?
Fuck did you just say?
And Healing Vision.
Howdy, y'all.
We also have Professional Valorant player Bubba 000, but he had to go play ranked.
Yeah,
Can't join
he'll be here in a few.
He had important plans that were too good for us, so
Too good for the Samsho podcast. Crazy.
So he will be joining us shortly.
We hope.
Hope his computer crashes.
I hope it bursts into flames.
Nah, that's OD. I'm not wishing that on him. Then it's electrical fire, and then his house burns down, and it's your fault. Nah, I'm good.
It don't have to.
You're wild. You're
You're on
wild
the
for that one.
podcast, man.
Okay. So this episode's a little unique because for the first time we are covering an event that I was not actually at, much to my chagrin. So this one's gonna be a little more, I think, maybe interview-esque, since my friends here are gonna be telling me a great story, and I'm gonna be, I think, more of an observer. So
Let's talk about how we dogged B-Boy at fucking dinner about his whack-ass tier list, and you have to go fix it.
Oh my god.
I mean, yeah, we can start.
we can start with that.
Yeah, we can start with that, and yeah, just to cut things short. I mean,
It's gonna take the
just
whole
imagine
Nah,
how
it's not.
much time. Imagine how much time we were spending talking about that. That Whoopi literally say, "Guys, can we just eat? Stop talking about that." So just imagine.
We
we
did
were
ruin
like-
Bubba's steak dinner.
Yeah.
Bro, everybody look at the chat. This was Maki's face when we were talking about it.
Me
Oh
personally,
yeah. Yeah. That was my face. It was like,
Scrub, you're gonna need to do some editing. You gotta put that picture.
Oh, that's a
in.
great picture.
I just put it
Yeah,
in
yeah.
live.
Yeah,
You see
okay.
the
Yeah,
guy in the
you put
background?
it.
You see the black dude in the background?
Listen, I
Yeah.
personally thought it was a wonderful dinner and we had productive discussion.
No.
I really hope that
I mean,
Guppy's
yeah,
translator didn't catch
it was-
everything.
It
Maybe the first 30
so
minutes.
bad. No, it was
After
so
that-
bad that Guppy, who was translating the whole thing, he had to have known that we were. Bro, the stuff I was saying to you should not have been translated.
Well, definitely not. But at least for me, I found it informative.
Oh,
But
we're
while
not
we were
even
arguing, it was good discussion.
scrub, bro. We
Yes.
were talking about. We were all walking and we were talking about cheeks, and Guppy was like, "Are you guys talking about me?" And B-boy had to explain to Guppy that we're talking about booty.
I don't remember when that was.
No. I was the one who had explained it to him.
It was you, Healing Vision, or was it B-boy?
Yeah,
it
it
was
was me.
It was you.
No, because like he looks. I was walking next to him, and he looked like so confused, and like I was like, I literally slapped my own ass to kind of like get him to understand what I was talking about.
So Scrub, to put in context, we were walking by. There's an area that leads to the casino, and there was a volleyball area, and I was like, Healing Vision was like, "Oh, there's a tournament," and I was like, "Yeah, it's a volleyball tournament. It's just a bunch of chicks in shorts with cheeks," and I guess Guppy was translating, and
What?
Guppy was like, "Are you guys?" So we also laughed. He's like, "Are you guys talking about me?" I was like, no, we're not. He's like, I don't know. And then I was like, we were talking about cheeks, and he's like, cheeks. And then that's when Healing Vision was like, booty, booty.
What is the sequence of translation? At least.
I don't know, but I think Google Translate kind of
Well,
fucked up.
no, because I remember the word ketsu, and so he's like, hippu, and I was like, yeah, and then that's when, yeah.
Then he proceeds to ask us, are we an ass man or are we a tits boy?
Bro,
My-
I don't know if this should make it to air, to be completely honest with
Yes,
you.
I don't give
Bro.
a shit.
It was a wild take, bro, but it was awesome.
Guppy is great. I
Yeah,
hope I get the
He
chance
was
to hang out
super
with him
chill.
more.
I liked him.
Super duper chill.
He totally like got the vibe real quick and was just like a
Bro,
super
we
nice
were.
dude.
Who was the person that screamed out hentai at the food?
Baba.
Bubba, right, bro? We're all eating, and Bubba's like, I think I know a few Japanese words, hentai, and then Guppy's like, Nani? He starts to go ham,
Oh my god.
bro. It was a wild
Wild dinner,
situation.
but a great dinner.
Yeah,
This
it
is
was.
an excellent first topic. Of all the
Yeah.
first
Well,
topics.
I
It is.
mean, I hope everyone would agree. I thought it was really fun, just interacting.
It was. I mean,
Yeah.
all in all, it was. Yeah. But the fact that we went more than an hour, like, talking about the same. Well, not even us. It was at some point, it was just B-Boy and Ghost just talking to each other, and everyone else was like, you can see my picture there. I mean, I was like, okay. I don't
Oh
know.
yeah, because and I do want to apologize for that. The server was literally waiting for us to order, and me and B-Boy was too
Yeah.
wrapped up in. This is what happens when a professor and
Yeah, like it's just me
It
and
was-
both at the same table. Can you really be surprised?
it was a professor. It was the obedient child, and which is Bubba, and it was I forgot what I called B-Boy. I made a post about it.
Called me your hoe at some point.
Back to it. So Evil was great. I'm still salty that I lost. So.
Understandable.
I
But here's
mean, just because people may have come up short doesn't mean I think everyone did really well, actually, in my opinion. I think people played out of their minds.
Can we talk
Right.
about healing being upset that he said I changed the flow of the timeline.
Yeah,
He was like,
Ghost
yeah.
actually changed the timeline of the projected bracket. Actually, technically, I think it was two people. It was
no,
Ghost
it was
and
actually
my
no,
homie on the one.
no, healing vision losing to Con
Con
one,
changed
yeah.
Yeah,
the
that
flow.
was the first one.
That was the awfulness, and I think because in boxing, you know how like they have the first roundabout, and then the main champion comes. So I think Con 1 pumped up B-Boy and gave him that extra energy. Because Healing Vision lost to Con 1 miserably, by the way. I watched that Healing Vision shoot. I don't know what the fuck happened. And then I lost to
blame.
B-Boy.
He doesn't even play this game.
It's not even that. He beat.
On the
he
one,
beat-
he's been.
No, I was
playing
talking
more
about
now.
I was healing
No,
healing vision. He's retired. You know.
He beat
Oh my
Healing Vision using Street Fighter tactics. That was the
No,
crazy
yeah,
part.
Con the one honestly is a
Alright.
pretty basic Iroha, and I
Alright,
didn't
alright,
even
alright.
give him that much tips. So
I feel like I need to actually clear the air or whatever, right?
yeah,
Mhm.
please.
And I'm all afraid of saying things because I don't want people to say like, oh, that's cap or whatever. But like Maki, I know I told you about it at the time, but honestly, I was a little lightheaded when I was playing because I really didn't eat much, and there's a story behind that.
brother.
So I
Oh
wanted
yeah,
to
tacos el gordo. Don't
Yes.
eat there. Yes.
Yes.
Don't eat there.
No. So
Yeah,
let me
on-
explain what happened. So I wanted to get just like whatever breakfast, and there's that place near the tournament called Peppermill, and it's really good. It's basically like a fancy Denny's, right? But I walked in, and that place is super packed. I was like, "There's no way." So right next door is this kind of well-known taco place, Tacos El Gordo. So I thought, okay, fine, whatever. It's lunchtime anyways, technically. I'll just eat some tacos, right? So I get in there, and like the way it works is that every line is different for whatever meat you want. Like, so if you want like chicken, you have to go to one line. If you want like steak, you want to go to another one, right? So it's all like whatever. So these lines are huge. So I jump into one, and I see on the menu tacos and quesadillas. So I'm like, all right, cool. So I'll get one of each, thinking, it'll be fine, just a little whatever, right? So first off, the quesadilla was so weird. It was like literally just a taco with more cheese, and they put like a tostada on top, but it was like not what I was expecting at all, right? And it was tiny. And then the other thing too was just one taco. So I really didn't eat much, but it was almost a good thing because even those two things really did not like sit well with my stomach. So I was not doing so hot, like physically, during my matches, to be completely honest. And I hate saying stuff that sounds like excuses, but like, yeah, by the time I got up after the Kanme 1 match, I actually was feeling mildly dizzy. So the problem was I ended up going to get food from the venue anyways, which was $32 for like a little beef and rice thing with egg rolls. So, yeah, so that sucked. So yeah, no, I was like legit not feeling super great at that moment. But like I said, I don't want to make it sound like I'm like running excuses, but like that's literally what happened.
Yeah, the context is still important, and it's also lessons for next time, which is odd because people were telling me that, oh dang, this place is like the place.
It is delicious, but that doesn't mean it's not going to ruin you.
Yeah. Dang. Well, sorry you had to deal with that, man.
Nah, it's okay. It's all right. And I guess it's a good opportunity to talk about like when people go to tournaments, like what you eat and when you eat is like way more important than most people give credit. And I'm very mindful of it. And I wasn't planning on eating there. It was just because I was like, short on time because I had to like, go to the brackets at that point, So
yeah, I hate losing for like a superficial reason like that. Like I always try to eat pretty clean and not get too fancy.
Yeah, gotta be careful.
So yeah, the tacos changed the timeline then.
It's the taco. Gosh dang it.
That was the only big upset, really, I think, in pools, right?
Well, okay, I do want to ask about like Viet Lu getting out in winners. That was
I'm gonna be real with you. Both my homies, Viet Lu and Kong the One, well, because they're all considered NorCal at this point. Basically the whole NorCal squad. I'm proud of them, but it was kind of wild seeing how far they both got. It was genuinely impressive. I think.
I mean,
you
guys have been playing. You guys have had a pretty good series of monthlies, right? So I don't think it's super surprising. I seeded Con the One because I saw that he beat Yoop, I think, in that
yes, he did.
Astral Showdown series. So.
A good call.
And full disclosure, I don't want to make it sound like I'm like hating on Viet Lu because I like Viet Lu all right. Like nothing against him. It was just surprising that like I guess in winners but he, oh my gosh, some of those matches that I saw when he was on stream, he pulled out some wild stuff that was like
insane clutch thing I've seen in a long time.
Like he's in a row.
He's another question mark. He's another question mark like Bubba is. So he just
honestly,
I'll agree with that.
Bro, he almost eliminated. He almost eliminated Maki. It would have been a wild turn of events.
But Dad, I wouldn't let that happen. Not anymore.
Absolutely.
Yeah. It wouldn't have been acceptable.
He had the easiest run to top 6 actually.
Yeah, he did actually.
JD Jank doesn't play the game anymore, and JD Jank is still like basic Street Fighter type stuff.
Yeah, it seemed pretty.
Who did Viet Lu lose to? Let's see. He lost to Guppy.
He lost.
So I guess it wasn't that easy because he lost, right? But
Yeah, he did run to Guppy.
Out of pools.
Oh, prior, yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot he even had to play in pools.
Yeah, before he hit top. He had a very easy run.
Well, Bubba had to play Funk, and Funk's pretty good.
No, he's not.
Oh, he's not. Oh god. Okay. I think Funk's all right. Funk has some top 8s.
Yeah, he's
got
good.
No, not prior to when he was grinding. Yes, now no. I don't want
definitely not the same as before. But
like now he even let it be known like I'm just having fun. Like I don't remember much. He let it be known when he rolled up on us. Like I expected to do my best, but I don't really know. I don't really remember.
He was vibing. In
yeah,
fact,
he was just playing.
I played with Melty again. I've played him more in Melty than Samsho lately.
And wait, where is he from again? I don't remember what region.
Florida. Well, he was DMV. I think he moved to Florida. I don't know if he moved back to DMV.
Oh, and speaking of which, meeting. Oh.
Bobber is here. You're late, fucker.
Hello. Hello. I literally joined frame 1 as soon as the match ended.
Well,
Hey.
for you. Stop playing Valorant.
You missed the booty discussion.
Booty?
Booty.
We're like, I'm 1 away from fucking rank up. God damn it.
Was it worth
I'm
it?
literally 99 out of 100.
So you're close.
Okay.
I'm gonna play another.
No.
We've been doing general discussion of the Evo experience. I'm assuming we'll come back to the tier list.
We
stuff.
were talking about the tier list again, Bubba.
Wait,
Oh,
No,
my
we'll come
God.
back
Then
to
why
it
the-
later.
Why
General
the fuck am I
Evo
here? Wait, why? I thought we were talking about butts or something. What's that about?
Nah,
No,
remember that time when we were walking and Guppy was talking about we were talking about the volleyball stuff about cheats.
Oh, yeah.
And Guppy was like, "Oh,
I
yo,
don't
you
know.
guys talking about me?"
I don't know if you noticed. I made sure Guppy was included in all our conversations, even the shitty ones.
We
good, but also not good to be honest.
Because there was like a couple of times when I first was interacting with Guppy that he kind of looked like left out, and I have like a keen eye for that shit because that's how I was like growing up. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna Google translate him some like out of pocket shit, and I did.
No,
and that led to and then that led to like half our conversations
you
of him
missed a lot of
joining.
questions.
Yeah, I asked him like some out of pocket question, and he added on to it, and it was so fun because like he
No,
got
he
me,
rolled
like,
with it. That,
Yeah.
him.
Bro,
yeah,
even
so,
even the sex talk, he was rolling with it, bro.
that's what I'm saying. Everyone was gonna make him feel left out, and I was like, nah, bro, I'm about to tell him all
Not
the
make
dumb
him
shit we're
feel
talking
left
about.
out. In fact, I was directing some questions to him, but you have sometimes. Well, actually,
No,
it's depends on how
he's
you are.
included in every conversation. That is rude if he can't understand us. We're talking about dumb shit. I told bro, hey, we're talking about ass and tits, bro. and then I found out me and him are both tits, man, and I was like, bro, that's my
Well,
dog.
good taste. Yes,
and then as the bubba I am, I took it a step further and asked him a personal question. I was like, do you paizuri your wife? And then he gave a whole 5 minute.
this is what I mean, where it comes down to aging boundaries and dynamics.
No, he loved that shit. He got so
Yeah,
happy.
yeah.
He got
Yeah,
so
yeah.
happy.
And he get into
Bro.
it, B-boy.
And he's massively in love with Keto from fucking Sword Art Online, bro.
Karit.
He said he Google translated, "I'm not gay, but I love Kirito."
That's really funny.
He was like,
I
was like-
respect that.
You are
Bro.
so lucky that he's so chill, bro.
Why talk about stuff and not have him included because he doesn't speak the language? If we're talking about whack shit, I'm Google translating it, bro.
Well, this is
And then he
a
paid-
read that happened to
and
work
then
out on
he paid for dinner, bro. That dinner bill was crazy expensive.
And then we all gave him the equivalent
Yeah,
in
we chipped
USD, and bro took home more than he paid for.
You made
Yeah,
the
yeah.
guest of honor pay for dinner?
We didn't make him do anything. He said
He
it.
volunteered.
He
That's
offered
wild.
it.
That's crazy.
He offered it, and my reads are crazy. I was like, he's gonna ask for USD, and then we gave him USD. Bro went home with more.
Do you know how much? You know how much money he got from us?
How
I don't
much?
know, actually, because I don't know what the payment situation
He took
is
home.
at all.
He took
I get-
home from just that table alone $210,000.
What?
Because we gave it him in USD.
We gave it to him in USD, so when he translates it to yen, it rolled
Oh.
up to 200. Yeah.
So bro technically made more for paying for lunch.
But isn't the yen in the shitter?
That's why, yes, the exchange.
That's why he got it in USD.
Yeah.
Because he paid for it with his card, and then we're all like, nah, bro, take some cash, and then he ended up winning more than he paid.
I also confirmed I'm his first black
Oh,
friend.
Rick Brain. What the?
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
congratulations.
Congratulations. It was,
It was so
fun.
much fun. Hey, I think it got progressively more fun the more I kept letting Guppy in on our shit conversations. Because then everyone was, bro, everyone was so focused on him when he was translating because they're like, how's he gonna respond to this? And it just got more and more like degenerate, and we're like, oh yeah, this guy gets it.
I was
type
cur-
something out, pass the phone to Guppy, and we'd all just be sitting around the table looking at him. Like,
I straight up cursed B-boy out at the dinner table, and Guppy translated the whole thing.
I tried
yeah.
to tell y'all, like, dude, his phone was sitting there translating all of this.
I was going ham on B-boy, bro.
Oh my god.
Keep in mind, these are two different dinners. Like, one was Korean barbecue, where,
Yeah, I didn't even see what
but
The
you
other was the
the other
round table
one
discussion.
was at the round table discussion was at a very expensive steakhouse that he wanted to go to.
Yeah, he wanted.
So,
My man wanted steak. I told him, I said, yo, you understand this is not Japan, right? My man, he was ODing on the waiter. He wanted rice. The guy was like, no.
yeah,
he was like, I need rice with my steak. And then when you think about it, who eats rice with steak, bro? That's
Me?
you're an idiot.
Why do you eat rice with steak?
I know
Oh,
McRib is not
No,
talking.
not. Shut up. No,
Well,
listen, not deliberately. Like, if I go to a
Milanesa with
steakhouse,
rice?
I'm
Yeah,
not
okay.
ordering rice. But the concept of meat and rice together is a good combo.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
stew, right? Not a whole steak, right? My man.
Oh yeah,
still-
like not an entire steak. He is funny for that.
No, it's literally in Japan. When you go to Japan, that's literally what they have with everything. I got
Rice
Kobe
and
steak. I got Kobe steak in Osaka, and they gave me rice with
Yeah.
miso soup. That's just what they do. Everything comes with rice and miso soup.
Ugh.
So you
Yeah,
got
once more.
There's
You
one
got-
bombs down. Bombs down. No, I was kidding. I'm not playing Valorant.
so you got steak. You got bad Mexican that made you sick.
Oh,
And
yeah.
And
then
Korean barbecue.
and Korean barbecue.
When y'all got chicken Korean barbecue?
Wait, who got sick?
No, I got
Yeah, I
sick
think
from
Vision
the.
got sick.
I think I told you about that with the.
Oh,
tacos.
right.
Yeah, that was whack. Whatever.
I made us walk an extra 20 minutes to KBBQ.
Oh my god, I forgot about that.
Yeah, yeah.
Being outside, by the way, in the heat.
Yeah,
And
let
it
me-
wasn't in the hotels.
You
Let me
best
ex-
believe we got the most out of the all you can eat.
Let me
That's
explain
true.
that to you, Scrub, because it's technically his fault. Because he's like, yo, it's on the other side, by where the casino and stuff is, right in front of the casino. I said, all right, Bubba, I know the shortcut because B-Boy showed me the shortcut to get to the casino. It's all linked together. So we go
it's
walking.
great.
Now me, Bubba, Guppy, and fucking Maki all standing around. I'm like, so Bubba, where is it now? He's like, Maki
He was
decided.
not there.
Maki wasn't there? No, you're right. Maki wasn't there. Was it? Or was it? No, it was me.
No,
It was me, Bubba. Yeah, me, Healing Vision, Bubba,
we
and
took
then
a
Shorty
picture of
Unit came there
Ronald.
later. Yeah. And then who Googled it? Was it you, Healing Vision?
Yes, I did because this felt really weird. We were closer from where we started than when we ended up outside at the exit of the casino. It put us out at least 15 minutes walking.
It was my
I would
OS.
say
I wanted to get the bridge.
The walk wasn't bad. It wouldn't have been bad if it wasn't 113 degrees outside.
Bro
True.
Said, bro said, "Where's my tweaker?"
I hate you, Bubba. I hate you, Bubba.
Were you guys all at like one hotel or different hotels? Because there's no on-site hotel, right?
Yeah,
I
different-
did
different-
Westgate. So semi on site.
I heard the Westgate was like butt cheeks, and people got like $500
Some
smoking
people had
charges.
some people had really bad hotel experiences. I didn't. So sorry.
Me and Ghost had the best one.
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
like close to everything.
Yeah, and then we only found out later on that there was such a thing as a Tesla loop, that we could just get a free Tesla, which is kind of cool. It's a really nice experience. Where the Tesla loop takes you to like all the major conventions and hotels.
Jay, that's sick.
Did
Yeah,
you do any like Vegas-y things like slots or?
Yeah, I gambled blackjack. I was up 400, but I was depressed from losing to B-Boy, so I wound up squandering it.
Bro, you won
Dang, you had him.
winnings and leave.
You had him in his
Hey.
feels.
Yeah.
I did say in one of the various interviews that we needed to put it together and upload.
But it wasn't. So it wasn't. It really. So to be serious, it wasn't because I lost to B-Boy. It was just because I didn't get a medal, honestly. So then, like again, a lot of you guys, I told you guys before, I go to the events for the medals.
No, yeah.
The money is just the extra, right? So like, I was like playing, what is it? Blackjack, because that's my favorite thing. And like I kept winning. So the guy's name was Darius, and he was like, you know, you're up,
From
right?
Mortal
And I was
Kombat
like, yeah.
Deception.
No. So then I just sat there. So then the table started to die, right? The table died card wise and like table wise. So you know, obviously I started losing. He's like, you know, you're losing now, right? And I was like, yeah. He's like, you should stop. And I was like, yeah, the competition's nice. Let's just continue. And I just,
Tried to warn you.
yeah, he warned me, right? And I like just lost everything.
Gosh, dang it.
So I put in 100, and I was up 400, and then like I just dipped after it.
Lessons for next time.
Nah, I already
Look
knew
what you
what I
did,
was doing.
Ronald, you motherfucker.
But
Healing
Oh,
Vision,
wait,
didn't you? Wasn't it 2022? You like spend like wasted like $1,000 waiting for me or something?
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, I was really. No. All right. That was 2022. What?
2022.
2022.
2022.
So, like, basically, the thing about blackjack is you can win it fast and you can lose it fast, and that was like a record for me. I literally think I lost like close to 1,000 in like 20 minutes or something like that.
Brother.
How?
Yeah, it just kept going.
Win and leave.
I did better this time, by the way. I was up to 500, then I lost 100, then to 400. I was like, all right, I'm gonna tap out. So I did better this time.
Cool.
Ronald, look what you did.
You know the worst thing. The worst thing is that we left the Cape Korean barbecue and we were supposed to go gamble because Guppy went to go gamble. And me and Bubba just passed out.
Yeah, I was like, bro, I can't wait to get some like last minute sets with like Healing Vision and Maki and whatnot and Disorder Unit. I'm like, oh yeah, I haven't played Disorder Unit yet. This is gonna be great. And then I sat on my bed. I'm like, yeah, we'll link up with them in an hour. The food's gonna be.
Yeah, I woke up. It was
Everybody
like,
got wrecked.
yeah, I woke up. It was like 5 a.m. I was like, all right.
Yo, this bitch threw a fucking pillow at me.
So I did tons of shit to fucking Bubba in that hotel, bro. I threw pillows at him. I did a bunch of stupid shit to him. His scrub got almost the same thing, man.
I
What?
feel like context is
Oh,
important.
no.
What else did you do to me? Whoa.
I don't want to make more edits. Fuck. I've had enough of these. Have you seen Twitter? Have you seen Twitter lately? I don't know.
Better start using the soundboard there.
My experience with Bubba 000.
Oh boy. Summary though, my experience with y'all.
his cock out.
Oh my god, who did that? That wasn't me. Bro, that was not me. Hold on. That had to be Bubba. What?
What?
You guys are wild. I told myself I was not going to press that button.
You got your work cut out for you.
Yeah, you're fucked, bro. You fucked up.
My experience with y'all was great. Varying degrees of degeneracy and fun and having to keep up with y'all's tempo, but it was great. Sorry I didn't go to Korean barbecue, but honestly, I was kind of spent after the Samsho bracket. I went to the hotel to lay down and play gachas until my flight left.
Bro, first
Bro,
time
made me
meeting Bubba.
emotional.
Bro, first time meeting Bubba and B-Boy, you would think I've known him for like 8 years, bro.
I picked up homeboy from the airport and instead of going like, "Oh, it's so good to see you, man," you know, hugs. I'm just like, get in the fucking car, man.
My man had mad fucking, what is it, juice in his car, bro.
Beverages for you, like I'm an Uber driver.
Yeah, bro. Then he walks over to 7-Eleven. Nah, yo. What was the bee's knees?
Bubba is
Good guy, Bubba.
character.
Just arguing with B-Boy, like he was like, have you guys met before? Like, nah, this is the first time, man. Fuck this boy.
This was 5 years in the making of teaching and discussion and getting
made me
body.
cry.
Yeah, B-Boy started fucking crying.
Yeah.
B-Boy started crying? Oh, that's adorable.
I had to hold him in my arms.
Yawn. Actually, yeah, I'm
He's
about
like-
to start crying again. Frick.
He
Hey.
goes.
Yeah.
Bubba, listen.
I was like, oh, come on, B-Boy, don't fucking cry. He starts crying. He's like, it's your fault. I'm like, what did I do? He's like, it's because of you. He's like,
Literally. This was 5 years of me, like, for lack of better words, being subpar at video games. And it was like your sessions that literally changed the way that I think about fighting games and why.
samurai sparring and all those, like,
Yes.
whiteboard
I give my
stuff.
credit
Yeah.
to you. And, well, like I was telling people, I technically executed most of my plan. I needed to beat you. I need to beat Maki. And
Bro acts
then,
like he didn't get jump seed.
look, okay, you didn't look at it. Like I was telling Scrub, I was on my Keyskate Urahara, I was planning, but the problem was Bubba and Guppy were the hardest to account for. Guppy, to be frank, it was a bit of underestimation because I know Charlotte, but I wasn't ready for Guppy as a person.
Yeah, I want to talk about that later.
I do not. I know why you did it, but
You didn't like
the
cheeky
thing
pick?
that, well, yeah, the cheeky pick bothered me. I
Oh, I liked
What?
It was great.
No way.
I don't know, because we talked about this, right? I was like, I think you're pretty confident in Wu, right? I think if you stuck to Wu and Baiken, and I think the reason you didn't pick Baiken is because he prepped for me, right?
Well, yeah, I was like, actually, that applied to most of the people. Everyone except, actually, no, it applied to everybody. That realistically, in theory, everyone will be ready for Baiken to some extent, either because of Scrub or because of general haha top tier lady. And again, there was a bit of assumptions too that like almost no one plays Wu. I know Wu Charlotte. I should be able to finesse this. I could not finesse it. And then with Bubba, like we discussed at the dinner table, y'all thought, like again, it was good discussion. It's the thing about Yoshi is the risk reward is so insanely volatile that honestly, it kind of doesn't matter what you do and who you pick. You mess up, you die.
Bro, watching Bubba delete.
Do SM damage off of the most arbitrary things.
I killed bro in 2 moves.
Yeah, the night before, Bubba and Guppy had a amazing set at the hotel lobby.
I saw
sorry
that.
y'all recorded
I
that.
saw the VODs.
Yeah, I sent Scrub that recording, bro. Yo, that was nuts. He goes, watch, you're gonna jump back, and I'm gonna fucking SSM you. Bro.
Dash of supers.
Oh man, you guys should have
Crazy.
brought capture equipment and like done a streamer recording.
I mean,
Bro, acts like we don't
maybe
play on
could've-
PC.
I
I
maybe
actually
could
had
have
a team
tried.
set up.
I
Hotel
flew
Wi-Fi
in with
was
one
terrible.
carry-on, bro. I was not prepared.
All the casuals are lost to time.
I'm a entertainer first. That shit is so funny. Just hearing everyone laugh at me look stupid. I'm like, bro, I'm gonna run up super and it worked.
Freaking Marvel player, bro.
Or you run under supers.
Dude.
I guess you just had to be there.
I
And I was not
yeah, you had to be there.
My favorite Canadian didn't show up. What a bitch.
I'm sad. I messed up. Why the fuck did I go to max mode? I feel stupid. But I didn't. So the earliest that I knew that this tournament would be happening, because I was the ambassador, right? So I was actually pretty much the reason. If I can brag a bit, I was pretty much the reason the game was there. Because you're welcome. It was because B-Boy and Thrusty weren't going. So I put in an application just so I could cover it. So I put in an application for ABK and Samsho on the same forum. Then I got worried because I don't know if you're technically allowed to do that. And then I got the email from Tong saying Samsho got approved and they just completely ignored ABK. So
What's ABK? What's ABK?
Akatsuki Blitzconf, the game with Chesto.
Chesto Man.
Chesto Man, and the Skull Tank.
I hate that character.
I have no idea what you're talking about, but I'm glad it's not there.
Have you not played? Okay, we'll address that later.
It's an Under Knight. He's an
It is it's like a easy access kind of Street Fighter style game with it's got like
Easy
a
access. Ew.
I don't even like describing Akatsuki Blitzcomp is very difficult. Did y'all do the freaking?
Yeah,
It's-
and Bubba did that.
it's got actually a parry mechanic that works the same as Samsho. You don't press forward, you press a button, and then if you miss,
Wait, Scrub, you like that game?
yeah.
It's
fun.
kind of a cool game.
I haven't played it in forever because
kind
like I tabled it for Samsho. For
You like that game?
Have you? Well, yeah, I need to show you it, Bubba. It's alright. It's
No. Why is everything easy to play now? I hate easy to play.
No.
Easy to play, so man.
Akatsuki Blitzcloth is yo, that game is messed up.
Oh my god!
That's OD.
The Marvel player that plays Valorant in Samsho is complaining about things being easy. We need to end this podcast. I hate it here, chat.
Why is
We don't have a chat. It's a recording.
Actually, why don't you stream these?
Because
No,
Bubba will,
I just said the bad word.
because Bubba will play N-word sound words. I can't.
I literally said the N
And
word.
I'm gonna get shot on Twitch.
So Twitch is straight gonna ban you.
Bro, you mean,
Maybe it was a mistake to give Bubba the pass. Frick.
Either revoke his
You
badge.
can't, bro. I got minority friends. I live on MLK Junior Boulevard. I am the best.
That's what Zero Blast said.
Who's that?
Oh my god. There we go.
To backtrack a little bit, in fact, that's what I thought we were also going to do, was like a round table of general thoughts, but also mindset going into Evo, because I am curious about Disorder Unit and Healing Vision's mindsets in particular, because Maki, now I know, Maki, holy frick, Maki, you seem like the most like composed, like chill competitor I've ever met.
He's fucking Mexican.
Years of experience, my friend.
Huh?
It
How
makes
the
sense.
woodwork? He's fucking Mexican.
He's Mexican.
Inherent diligence aside, yeah, Maki, like you also did give context to like yourself in general. Like I have incredibly high respect for you, man.
Bro is him.
I wish that could be me. I want to be Maki when I grow
You
up.
know, you want to hear? Can I tell you who I was worried about?
Okay.
I was unironically worried about. Actually, I actually wasn't worried about Guppy too much. I was more like, oh, it's Charlotte, so it's kind of gonna be hard. But like the person I was genuinely like worried about being sent to losers by was actually like Maki and Ghost. I was like, if I beat these two, oh, it's easy clap. Scrub's not here. Oh, it's GG's.
Rude.
Yeah, I'm sure my not being there really put the fire under people. I guess it's finally someone else's chance.
If
Well,
you
I
showed
mean,
up,
We all would have
would
beat you
have
either
broken
way,
knees
Scrub, but
or broken kneecaps, bro. Can't make it in the venue.
Yeah, we would have definitely robbed you and put you back at Bubba's car, bro.
Bald white man spotted.
Yo, let's fucking get him. Fucking beat him down. Put a white
gonna
hat
do-
over his head.
Who's gonna do? Tell the cops.
Knock him out. Knock him out.
Get him. Take his wallet. Take his medal. Bro,
Out the trunk. Out the trunk.
Bro brought all his medals with him. Take him.
Run
We
the-
can take him everywhere he goes.
all right, we gotta have a plan. Scrub's not allowed in any other majors. We're gonna gatekeep him at the door.
Bro's kneecaps are gone.
Oh.
I can hear Scrub now. What are you guys doing? What are you guys doing?
Come on, guys.
Bro, man, what a year for you not to go, you motherfucker.
I
We'll
fucked
let you
up.
out
I
on,
fucked up.
Sunday, Scrub. Don't worry about it. We'll let you out after the tournament.
You can watch top 6 fucking Street Fighter, bro. I know it's the last game, but that's when
That game is actually that was so hype. I just wanted to see. I literally only watched to see Punk win, and he won. So
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
yeah.
And then not even 24 hours after, he goes and pops off on fucking Snake Eyes.
Yeah, 'cause Snake Eyes is an idiot.
Snake Eyes live streamed him winning. It was making fun of his voice.
It was making fun of him crying.
I didn't know Snake Eyes was a hater like that.
Yeah, he's black, of course.
Wait,
Shouldn't you
Uh,
know, Ronald? Gosh.
I'm alright, so I'm gonna keep it real with you. This is not. I'm not gonna say anything super negative, right? But
off the record.
they
Everything
say
on
this.
the record. It's a podcast.
They say this about.
You're gonna do a lot of editing, Scrub.
Yeah. But you don't have to edit this about. This is just like a little in the middle. They say this about black people, particularly that black people are like crabs in a barrel. right? You know, nobody wants to bring each other up. You go to 7-Eleven, all the Indian people are working at 7-Eleven. You know, all the Mexicans help each other go up. You know, when it comes to black people, like, oh, you're winning? Oh, hell no. You know, let's make, you know, I can't beat that guy, but let's make fun of him instead, something like that. Right? Like, he literally is. Yeah, they say black people is literally crabs in a barrel.
I had never heard that analogy before.
You know what? You're reminding me of that image of like, there's 2 white people on the left side of the tree and there's 2 black people on the right. The black guys are fighting and the 2 white guys are helping push each other up the tree.
Right?
Together.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
That's basically what Snake Eyes is. You know, Snake Eyes is just like that, man. Snake Eyes. It sucks to hear that, right? To him to be doing that, but
it do be like that in some spaces.
Ronald could have prevented this timeline.
This isn't the first time that he's done true.
True. Who said true? I love you.
I said true.
Oh my god. Look, like I said, I had a plan. I executed most of the plan, and I'm happy.
I got fucking mauled from Wu in the first thing. I couldn't do shit. I was like, what the fuck is happening?
I think that was the best I've ever played in my life. Right?
I mean,
I couldn't.
Yeah, it very obviously was. I mean, you beat.
Way too close to the
You beat. Who did you beat? Ghost clean. You beat Maki clean.
Hold up, wait,
Like,
bitch. He didn't.
What do you mean,
clean.
bitch? What do you mean clean?
What do you mean by that? He didn't beat me clean.
It's local setups. What do you?
It was 2-1 down to the
that
wire.
means-
You know what clean means?
Clean means no cheating.
Hold on a second.
It's like
Clean is
wrestling.
2-0. No,
No, that's not what that means.
clean is beating common folk. That's what clean means.
A clean win in wrestling means nobody ran in with a chair. So it's like a fair win.
Bruv, I agree with you on this
Yo,
one.
Wait a minute, what's a fair win when I'm playing
fucking
Wu with
clean.
my
You beat Ghost clean? How dare you, bitch? Like, I'm not gonna curse you out. I'm
Man.
sitting right here.
What
I'm
the fuck?
in the podcast. I'm gonna curse you
It's
out.
not a knock on.
Yo, B-boy, can you name all the people you beat?
net something. So actually, well, if it's okay, Scrub, I'll go through my.
I'll pull up your profile and I can see how many.
Yeah.
You got
so
right.
Net 10, I think it was. He was cool because he even admitted to me that 1, he didn't understand how Wu worked, and then 2, he asked me for matches after to give a breakdown of how Wu works. So that was cool. But
I have it
beat him.
here.
Oh, thank you. Can cola? Can
cola.
soda?
Can cola,
That was.
can cola.
I was scared for a second because I saw Hibiki. I was like, "Frick, this is gonna suck if I mess up." But
And then you found out he doesn't know what the fuck he's doing.
Yeah. Why are you worried about a random?
well, he didn't.
It's
see
common
me.
folk. Scrub Cybot, please. Please.
Yeah.
Random is less patronizing than common
He's out of
folk.
Jersey. Is that common folk?
It's Samsho. Yeah.
In Samsho, yeah, it's pretty much common folk. Common folk are the people who don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Okay. Also, no offense to you, by the way. GG's. Had fun. And then Light Ice. He was one I was semi-scared for because in Chie's bracket, I had to pick Biken to not lose. So I was preparing for the Yasha. I was going to play
the top
Wu
tier.
anyway. Well, the general plan, in fact, for context, the whole general plan before Guppy and Bubba was just Wu Biken. I'm going to play my heart out, and then when things go south, I have Biken semi-prepared. So for Light Ice, I was going to do my best with Wu.
Who did he pick again, Nako or Yash?
He picked Iroha.
Oh, yikes.
Because he's been working on Iroha. And I even told him afterwards, I was like, dude, I was expecting the Yasha. What happened? And he said, oh, I want Iroha for Biken. And I was like, cool, but you should have played Yasha against Wu, bro. That matchup's terrible.
I hate that mentality of like, I'm just gonna pick another character. That's why I like Healing Vision. The fool picked on Makusa and went
I
with
think
it.
context is important because
I always
Samsho is
do.
one of the only games where like multi-mating is actually like practical. I like playing 4 different waifus. It's great.
Bro's
but-
lying.
Said bro was lying.
Oh my, okay. hold
Bro
on,
just
I'll-
wanted to win.
Ay. But yeah,
Who'd you-
beat Light Ice
Who'd you pick?
for fighting Light Ice.
Yeah.
I just played Wu. I still think Iroha is one of Wu's best matchups. It might be Wu's actual best matchup.
I can see it.
Yeah, dude. Oh my god. But yeah, I beat Light Ice, and then it was top 24 gamer time.
Gamer.
Yeah. That was the general plan with Ghost also. Well, because it's Ukyo Wu, so if I play Godlike, I just win. If I mess up, I die. So that was the general plan.
I die.
That's literally the matchup. So the plan was just to do my best with Wu, and I even told Ghost I needed to win game 1. So worst case scenario, if I stay Wu and he beats me, I get to switch to Baiken, and then I'm ready for the Hibiki counterpick.
The weird thing is that your Baiken didn't really give me trouble. I just fucking.
Well, yeah,
cracked
honestly,
at
it was
the end,
kind of
bro.
sloppy.
And I want to say shout outs to Scrub because I played Scrub a shit ton after Combo Breaker, and then I told Scrub I'm gonna try to play him a whole bunch before, just in case.
Yeah, we played it for a bit.
Don't
Yeah,
shout out the Canadian.
Yeah, and
Bro,
what are you talking about? You shouted him out at Evo. We did a whole video for
Yeah,
him.
I'm gonna upload that later, by the way.
Oh no, you're not supposed to tell him. You're making me blush.
Oh my god.
I played almost all of you. Almost everybody did like private sets to train, I think.
That's why, again, I also had the assumption that
We're already
naturally I would think
lived in our
people-
hearts in bracket.
Yeah, why do you think when you picked the bike and started clapping?
Yeah, you were like ready.
Yeah, I was super ready.
and
I just
had to like. Well, I was thinking like because you saw me sitting at character select. I was thinking, okay, I can chance this on Wu, or I just need to pick Baiken, and if it doesn't work out, then GG's. I suck.
I had the momentum. I had the momentum. on
GG
Wu.
no re.
Yeah, you would have picked.
If you lose with Baiken, it has to be your fault.
Yeah,
That's the thing.
Or-
Scrub, did you like that you lived in all our hearts in bracket?
can't believe the
I
spirit of
I actually
was
really-
off the rack.
really appreciate the personalized shout out. It like made my heart.
You'll
warm
never
and
guess
fuzzy.
who idea was.
Yours.
Yours.
God damn it.
Fucking idiot.
Bro block high.
But yeah, in fact, hopefully I'll get to finish uploading everything. But fighting Ghost was close. That was scary. And then with Maki, I have a little bit more freedom because he was one of the people where, yes, I could pick Baiken, and if I lose, I'm bad. But at the same time, Maki plays Scrub all the time. And Jubei is a matchup where I'd already had stuff established to where I should be able to play good enough to where I technically don't need Baiken. I just need to be on point, know when he's gonna poke, and things can work out. And they barely worked out.
I mean, for what I could see, that really could have gone either way.
Well, yeah, I don't even know why I did that run up throw. To be honest, that was intense.
Did somebody say run up throw?
Yeah, like I said, just because people came up short, I don't think anyone like messed up per se, and I think the entire top 6 put like on a really high level performance, and clearly,
Obviously didn't watch top 6 or grand finals. I fucked up.
a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Yeah. You kept trying to jump around him over and over, and kept running into him. Like you have to like take your turn back within his poke range.
You weren't there to whisper in my ear.
You had a whole team,
And you
had a
didn't
crack
and
team
you-
of professionals.
And you didn't Alt F4 yourself to appear on my side as a ghost.
I'm actually really interested hearing what you guys all whispered to Bubba.
So,
Okay,
so this,
alright,
I'll tell you first. No.
Alright,
This idiot.
No,
I said-
he's lying. He's lying.
I said, Bubba, do jump B because every time you do jump C, he walks underneath you and you're
Yeah,
landing
you
outside.
were going over him almost every time, and you weren't
I
doing
said,
jump.
I said, Bubba, if you do jump B, it'll suck him in, and then you can just basically go from there. You know what he does? He fucking keeps command grabbing him and proceeds to try to grab more. I said, bro, that's not what I told you.
I'm playing Potemkin.
Are you-
How can you play Anji?
You know what I think it happened? Because no matter what we were trying to
He
tell
speaks.
you were not doing anything at all that we were trying to tell you to do.
Bro,
And
I
think-
told Ghost. Oh, yeah, sorry.
I think it's because there was a point. Well, your game plan, your strategy always works because you play from the heart and you do whatever
Yeah.
you want. And if it works, then you keep like building up momentum into you just maul people, right? So
Yeah.
what I think it happens is that Goopy start making
Call him
you,
Goopy.
making you starting like second guessing yourself, and that's when things start going like downhill.
Bro,
I
tame
think
the
that's
tiger.
what happened because you were not even seeing things that everybody else were seeing, and you were
Locked
like
in
just
the
stuck
wrong
with-
way.
Bro caged
Yeah.
me.
stuck in the same thing over and over again.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, all right, let me talk about Ghost real quick, man.
Okay.
I told bro, I did my prayer with my brother because none of my friends are religious, and I was like, all right, time to play. And I told Ghost before I went up, I was like, hey, I'm gonna need you to like tap on my shoulder and tell me calm the fuck down because I feel like I'm gonna like break, right?
Nigga, I did that.
No, bro's on the stage and was like, come here, Bubba, on the chair. Nah, you gotta go to my ear. I gotta feel their breath on my ear.
You're wild. I even screamed out. I even said go back to character select and take a breather.
Yeah, you didn't take as much of a breather.
Yeah, you still proceeded to go ham.
Man, I'm not a bitch. Okay.
All right, well.
What'd you call it, Ghost? Imagine not drinking water. That's crazy.
Like,
bro led me
bro.
to water and I jump seed. Alright. Nah, but I was panicking. I was having like Maki like called it. I was like panicking because then like I met the what do you call it? There's the unstoppable force versus the what wall? The movable object. Yeah, I met that and I was like, oh, what do? I have like 2 lives, so I should be able to like GG no Ri after the first game of me supering and SSMing him. And then he started to like adapt really fast, unlike when I sent him to losers. And I was like, okay, this dude is different. Like it's not like he was playing himself earlier.
Is that
I
a taste
really
of
want to talk
berry?
about this.
Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead.
So, and first off, I'm just going to give my little advice to Bubba that I said to him before even the first match. I said to him, look, I'm not telling you to pump the brakes. I'm telling you do what you do, but don't pump the brakes. Just tap them, just to kind of trip him up. And I saw you were doing that pretty good. So, you know, I was really happy that like you were able just barely just kind of get the brake lights to pop on just to kind of like, you know, trip him up. But I will say, even in like the context of tier list or whatever, we don't have a Charlotte like him. Like he plays like nobody we have, right? So it's a whole different world. Like he is literally a wall. Like he just barely stays out of range. He even does it to me, which was like wild because I can in theory outrange him. He just stands there sometimes. Like it's really crazy. Like, not super active.
Cool, honestly.
No. So I think the way he plays Charlotte is something that nobody in America truly could have prepared for.
Bro,
And
I mean, we have
he
no
put me-
Charlottes,
Nah.
period. Like,
Nah.
he put me in shock when we first played. He was hopping over fucking slide.
yes,
he
with
was-
the fireball.
He
Oh,
was
yeah.
hopping over the ice balls
Don't
and
even
trap
know.
and ducking.
I didn't even know he could do that. Yeah.
And at first, and I knew this could happen, but at first I thought it's just like luck, right? But when he did it 6 times more, I was like, all right, how do I stop this?
Yeah.
Bazooka knee move that Charlotte has. He was like a
that's
I know
the
the Soda
that's
unit. I know
the
the Soda
thing,
unit was
right?
all fucked up. With the Soda unit,
Yeah.
you're like,
Despite-
what the fuck?
despite the opinions of certain Charlotte haters, you have to understand that like you can't judge.
Players not talking.
Shut up. You can't judge how good a batter player is until you run into a master level player that uses all the tools properly, right? And that's the
This
closest.
is
He's
what
one
I've
of the
been trying
closest things to
tell
that, right?
people.
Like,
oh my God.
Okay, that's true, but at the same time, none of us knew she even had those tools. Like the first time I saw her low profile, the Woo fireballs, like I didn't know she could do that, right?
You didn't
And
know
so if
that?
we
Well,
don't-
yeah, she's always been able
Well,
to
that's-
do it. It's more
that's
so
been
the
always
it's like
a-
Ghost said. He was doing it perfectly.
Yes.
Yeah,
But that's
yeah,
kind
he
of
was
the
like,
point I'm
why?
making.
This feels like a flex.
It's one thing. Yeah, it's one thing to have someone do it a couple times and be like, all right, you know how to do it. But for me to like delay something and then I do it and he still does it anyways, it's like you're not. You probably sat in the training mode for like hours. You labbed this. This is not. Like his reactions were nuts.
Insane.
He's had nutty reactions also. I was like, the 3 times I beat him in casuals, I was like, wow, that felt rough.
Like the fight of your life.
Yeah, it was rough, and he was there just chilling.
Man plays with their heart. There was no lab. It was all hard.
What do you mean, Bubba? Bro, did you not see the book he had on him? My man had a ton, bro. That book was.
That wasn't. See,
I wish I could have read that book.
I Google translated the book. It said, "Play with your heart," and then the rest was just omega low, omega low, omega low, omega low, written over again.
This guy, we let this guy get second.
See, I practiced 3 days before Evo. If it would have been a 4th, guppy GG's.
You know
Every
what?
time he comes to
The only
Bakersfield.
the only thing that I know, and I fell for this like the whole weekend, is that B-Boy didn't invite Boba
Maki.
to his wedding.
Maki.
I'm sorry.
Oh no! Why?
I'm sorry.
I went to his tournaments. I've drove 2 hours every other weekend to go to this man's tournament, support my boy. You know what he
We're
does?
not-
And I met his fiance before most of his friends, and you know what he does? Doesn't invite me to his wedding.
I mean, we're not doing this
And
right now.
then dodges my money matches.
Oh my god.
And bro's like,
Scrub, you had to be there, Scrub. My man Bubba was hounding B-Boy
And
to
then-
play him, and when they can just go and play casuals, B-Boy was like, Bubba was like, why don't you just money match me? He's like, why would I money match you when I can just play? He's like, you're always dodging me. Why are you dodging me? He's like, I'm not dodging you. I'm busy. He's like, no way. I come over to your tournament. The last time we played, you didn't want to play me. He's like, this is bullshit. Bro, Bubba talked about that shit all in the hotel, bro. He was going
There's a professional
absolute
gaslighter.
It's all coming out.
Bro tried to get me to justify my money match. Bro doesn't act like people take shit seriously when there's like stuff on the line.
That's
'Cause,
not
like-
the point here.
Nah, I explained it really good, and I
You
probably did
did,
it really bad.
But
I
you
explained it
missed
really
the
good.
point.
Shut up, bitch! I'm not talking to you right now. I'm mad at you now.
Oh my god.
That went left real fast.
Just kidding.
Okay, so I think we were talking about the tournament.
Evil run.
I don't remember.
I
Okay.
love you.
To summarize, most of my plans happened close calls. I couldn't.
Like not
Well,
inviting me. Good plan.
Wait. What?
Why'd you fucking pick Shiki, guy? Why? What was the logic?
No. Listen. So again, Bubba is like borderline impossible to prepare for because he doesn't even play the game, and I have to play perfect.
Easy.
Guppy, I was telling people because people were asking me, why didn't you play Woo? Ghost people saw, y'all don't understand. Facing Guppy, I play a bunch of friendlies with him. And the more I played him, like I think I took a few games and it was close, but the more I played him, the more I realized, holy frick, the 2 things. 1, this guy knows the matchup. And 2, I'm not going to outlane this guy. It is not going to happen. So, I came up with a new plan on the fly. I'm going to try biking. I have not practiced biking at all against Charlotte. I will just see what I can do. And if it doesn't go okay, I'm picking Shiki because I'm going to poke and go for mix.
But your
and
Shiki's ass.
Fireball. Wow, okay. I'm not going to hear
No.
this from you,
No.
Mr. Oh, I'm so good. I'm going to learn every character in the game.
Yeah.
Cutting it.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. What?
You know how it felt from the spectator side that
Yes,
you
please tell me.
already like gave up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
did
that's
it?
what. That's how.
No.
I agree. It
No,
was.
I
didn't give up.
Ronald,
Yeah, I know,
I
I know, but that's how it looks. It
Okay,
looks like
that's fair.
okay. Yeah.
let them know what I said.
But why would you-
Yeah, Bubba even tried to give me advice. He was telling me his tendencies. And well, I was trying to get onto the tendencies, but then he was adapting, and I was like having other like thoughts in my head of what to try and do.
That's
So
wild.
Bubba did give me advice. And y'all act like the first round didn't actually go pretty clean. The the general point was, in fact, no, you, Mr. Scrubby Wubby, I'm not going to hear this from you. My Shiki's eye.
My else are
And
okay.
The point was, I can try and play the mid range. I can make sure he doesn't throw any fireballs, and I can try and go for mix. And if it doesn't work out, then okay, whatever. That was again. It wasn't me giving up. It was I wasn't properly prepared, so I had to come up with a different strategy on the fly. Because again, I guess y'all didn't see. Realistically, there was no way I was gonna outlame him with Wu.
Your Shiki game, I think, went the best, in my opinion.
Yes.
Because I kept telling you, I was like, because we had a talk, and I was like, I think I turned on my serious mode. I was like, bro, you gotta call this man out, because he has tells. He jabs and then he jumps back. That's why I SSM'd him in casuals. Like, he has bad habits. Bro doesn't block low. Like, you just gotta hit those hard and then keep him guessing. And then I told you,
after
and you suggested Shiki. You suggested Shiki, and I was like, I'm all for it. Like, for someone who like gives you a lot of shit, I'm all for it, right? And then it went really good, and I think you just got. I was about to say the bad word. I was like, I think you just got stupid. you just got stupid, and then you like did like a stupid jump in, like a bubble jump in.
There were.
And I was like, oh no.
There were multiple execution errors, and then a bad decision, and then stuff kind of snowballed from there. So yes, I will take the L on that. Things were going good, and then I flubbed it. That was my B.
You should have stuck Shiki.
I want people to understand that there was a plan. I wasn't giving up. So I'm sorry it seemed that way. I wasn't trying to throw or meme. There was a plan. Oh my god. So hopefully that clarifies, Maki. Next time, if I play with him some more, I'll try Wu some more. But out of my repertoire of waifus, what did they say in Discord? The Pokemon trainer shenanigans. Shiki felt like
thought.
Oh my god.
You not Yoshitora, bro. Stick to one.
So hold on. How many people here is going to Evo France next year? Because I think we should be going there in numbers.
Oh my god.
And that would be pretty cool, but like...
Bro acts like I don't live in the projects.
He said the quiet part out loud.
Wait, Disorder.
Have you tried having money?
I get take it there. I didn't want to take it, but I so wanted to take it there.
That's OD.
Toxic top players. Oh my god. Disorder. If you don't mind, I don't know if you wanted to say this on the podcast or not. But what region are you again?
LA.
Okay,
You're from LA.
yeah,
I guess Mr. Salary over here can fly us out of France. Thank you.
Oh, free flight expenses paid. Oh, thank you, Scrubby Wubby.
I don't have a salary. That's ghost.
No, I was talking about Disorder.
What disorder unit?
I'll put DU in front of my name.
I guess he can save for our benefit. Thank you, Disorder.
Our sponsor shirt can be like a green shirt with a little smiley.
We'll have a letter of Disorder unit each in our names. So top sick bracket literally spells out Disorder unit from the sponsors.
Dang, that's
a lot of sponsorships.
I'm dis.
My man, Disorder unit. My man, Disorder unit is gonna be like, oh, I couldn't go because I paid for all of you guys, but have fun.
No, hear me out. He pays for all of us, right? Because we're all scattered around the world. Okay? And I pick him up from LA. Okay, listen. I put him in my backpack, my Jansport backpack from high school. I put him in my backpack. Shut up. I put him in my Jansport backpack. I zip it up. I zip the backpack up. I accidentally catch a little bit of his hair in the top zipper, and he goes, "Ow!" And I was, "Oh, sorry, bro." And I shove his hair back in the backpack, and I close it, and I put him on my back. We go through TSA, and when TSA finds him, I'm ratting him out. I'm like, I don't know this man.
That's so deep. My man is straight up getting arrested for nothing. That shit is illegal.
Good after that last part.
Yeah, that shit is hella illegal.
Bro thinks we can get past TSA.
I didn't expect where I was going.
Bro, he had me there until he's ratted you out, bro.
I was on board, dude. I was ready. The conclusion kind of threw me off.
What a great little community.
See, I had a plan, but no one gets past TSA, bro.
But I definitely think we should all like definitely try to like go to France next year, especially if Samsho's going to be
Cool.
there.
I still need a
Bro,
passport.
forgot the last 5 minutes of us being poor.
Bro, it's literally a year and some change, bro. You telling me
Bro
you
acts
can't
like I
save
don't
up?
got bills. Bro acts like I don't got bills.
Bro, people here don't have savings, bro. What are you guys doing with your lives?
Live paycheck to paycheck in the projects.
Okay, well that's something else we can try and address in time, bro. Oh my god. Anyways, yes, that would be nifty, especially for us to get to like face the EU scene on their turf.
And then if we could go, we literally you can clean cut a hotel, bro.
Wait, wasn't that Wanfu guy from France?
Yes.
Chocolate, yes.
I smoked his ass last year. That guy was fun to play.
We can
against.
go.
Damn.
We can go rob Instinct in France just like we robbed him at both the last combo breakers.
Are you
Is
talking
Instinct
shit?
the Wanfu guy? Is that the
Nah,
Wanfu guy?
Instinct.
No,
is,
Instinct is the Yashamaru.
He's the Yash player that I beat like twice.
Oh, oh, that guy sounds irrelevant.
He's like the best Yash player in the EU, basically. He's
Wait.
super well known.
Wait, are you cutting us out, calling him irrelevant?
I mean, I don't know.
my god!
I'm giving him props. You know, I'm not gonna do that to the homie.
Bro lied.
Oh, he's definitely good.
Instinct's pretty good. I'm not a
Yeah,
Instinct hater.
he's better than most Yashes that are here in the.
It was not
Here in
lies.
the. I'm gonna just say it again. He's better. He's better than most. He's better than most Yashes. That
The other is the Yasha player in the room with us right now. Is there
Who?
another Yash player in the world?
no. What? There's literally. I can't name a Yash player actually in the community.
Exactly.
Oh, you're gonna say
I
fucking.
need a
noob.
joke answer.
That still actually play the game actively? No.
While we're on the topic of not us, does it like make you guys like cringe when you see people play in bracket and they use your character and you're like, oh, bro doesn't play this game because he clearly
Yes,
done this
yo,
thing.
You want to know something funny? There was a Ukyo player. There was an Ukyo player. He was. I'm such a troll. There was an Ukyo player. He's like, yeah, man. I used to watch this guy on YouTube. He played Ukyo. I said, oh, really? Ooh. He shows me the YouTube video, and it's me. I'm like, oh, I know that guy. He's like, yeah. He's like, I don't really play the game much anymore, but I'm still watching his videos and stuff. I said, yeah, I guess. Yeah, I used to watch him also.
Oh my god.
So we're talking about me. So, but he's like, oh yeah, and yeah, I don't know how he did. I forget who it was. It was the black dude who played Ukyo. I don't know if any of you guys played him and knocked him out, but that was funny as shit. He was complaining the
That's
whole time.
also that's my favorite joke. People are murmuring, "Oh, Scrub Sidebot, that guy's biking is so sick." I was like, "Yeah, man, that guy's pretty cool. I hear he's really good."
Yeah,
You
Well, that-
freaking memers.
that
yeah,
Ukyo
that guy.
player, man. Yeah, you should. Yeah, that guy. Yeah, you should definitely try playing him sometime. He's pretty good.
I don't even do that 'cause apparently people recognize me immediately upon hearing me. That was interesting.
Yeah, because your voice is fucking slave work.
That's
What
crazy.
does that mean?
Would Ronald be the one in the house?
No, we're not doing this.
Oh my
Not on Scrubs podcast. We're not doing this. We're not doing this. Out of respect of Scrubs podcast, we're not.
I
doing
was gonna bring something up, but we're trying to give Scrub less to edit.
this. I mean, I would love to give him fucking 16 hours of editing. Don't get me wrong, but I think that particular argument does not need to be brought up.
Bro just has to skip every now and then when he hears us laughing really loud. He's like, "Oh, someone said something out of pocket."
There's some things that weren't out of pocket. Well, actually, it doesn't take much to get me
The
to that.
fuck up, Ronald.
Damn. Yo, who did I tell that they gotta wake up?
I'm
Who did I
never
tell they
getting
gotta wake
invited to another podcast.
Yo, who did I tell they gotta
You're
get
invited to
up?
every podcast. Bubba's money.
Do you guys laugh this much when it's just you guys, or do you spend it at the table?
Yeah, when I don't have you,
Yours?
when I don't have you, they have me. Don't worry.
No, we just do post about how the game is doomed and everything's
You're a
terrible.
racist black
And
guy.
Oh wait, yeah, this is the dead opposite. Of,
did
we
we-
haven't even gotten to talking about the game
Wait,
or my
Hardly
words
talk about
SNK.
anything.
I feel like the steakhouse needs to be brought up. You guys are
What?
suck.
No,
Again?
hold
You
on,
guys
no,
suck.
I'm not letting you, I'm not letting you
talking about
gaslight
it.
me right now.
Did you?
Listen,
Oh, my bad. I wasn't here.
No, listen.
We brought up the steakhouse.
Well, yeah, we did bring it up, and I'm not letting you gaslight me. I had a good time. We had good food.
Keyword
and we had
I.
good discussion.
Keyword I.
Scrub, it was so good. It was more good than a premium steak, bro. Me and B-Boy were talking about his whack ass tier list, and fucking Bubba was like, "Can you guys stop talking about fucking Samsho for
Please
just a
stop
minute?"
I'm
fighting.
looking at
Please
Healing Vision and
stop
Maki.
arguing.
Dude, and
No.
like, I ordered the grilled asparagus and I didn't even eat it. Shut
I
up.
did eat it. It was good.
I
It
was
was so
looking at
bad.
Maki, bro. I was looking at Maki and Healing Vision. I could see as the hour progressed, they're like, "Okay, man, stop, eat, damn it." We're gonna. And then I was like, "Bro, watch us." I think before our food got here, I was like, "Bro, watch us like be done eating, and then they're gonna barely have like." They barely touched their food, and then I fucking called it. An hour and like some change went by. You see these fucking workers look at us like, "Dude, who are these? Who are these guys? They're not eating. They're just arguing." And then you have me and Maki looking at each other. And I'm like, bro, there's no way. So I started sending Maki like dumb shit in DMs on Discord, and I was looking at Healing Vision, and I tried to interrupt Ghost's like conversation. So I was like talking over Ghost because Healing Vision was on his right and I was on his left. So I tried talking over Ghost, like, hey, Healing Vision, let's have a conversation in front of their conversation, and it didn't work. They just kept talking about Samsho, bro. I'm like, damn.
I do want to say something really funny. I just remembered about the steakhouse. So, because the conversation started before we even ordered the food, right? Like,
Yeah. They had
came
to
by a
come
couple
back
times. And the funny thing was, what really broke it up to kind of at least get the order in was Guppy kind of came out of nowhere and said, "I'm hungry." Like,
Yeah. Guppy, you have to say that. Guppy was like,
Oh man!
Yeah,
Oh
"Come on,
no!
guys, I'm actually hungry." Right? It was fucking.
Is it time for
I had
another?
fun.
Is it time for another community tier list? Like
Well,
last
no.
week?
No, it's not.
Oh,
actually.
you
Oh,
weren't
yeah.
ready for my tier list. My tier list was godlike. I
Can
made
we
it
just-
You
godlike.
don't play the game. How do you have a tier
Can we
list?
update-
My tier list was godlike. Huh,
tier
Maki?
Yeah,
Maki,
I can
post it.
show
You
it.
still have it?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Can we
post
do
it.
another-
Post it in
can
the
we-
thing.
Can we do another big matchup chart like we did in the past, please?
Well, that's the other thing that I think is actually there was two things we need to do simultaneously. We need to have another community matchup chart stream. Well, no, we need to have another community tier list stream, and we need to finish the community matchup chart.
Yeah, I actually have that. I still have fucking. What the fuck?
But to summarize, yes,
Best
I
tier
am
list.
sorry. We had intense discussion, not arguing.
Arguing.
Discussion. And I consider it productive because, again, Bubba's acting like we were ignoring Guppy the whole time. I was
You were! Bro,
No, I
Guppy looks
wasn't.
so annoyed!
Shut up! I wasn't
and
ignoring
then
him.
the native English speakers, Healing Vision, and Maki, and me, dude, it got
I was
annoying as the
directing
night progressed.
multiple-
No one's gonna tell you it did because they're nice, but I'll tell you, bro, after an hour and a half of just dumb shit, it got annoying because you guys weren't eating your food and we're just sitting there like, oh, here we go
Bro,
again.
he's a liar. I was literally
Just-
directing
bring
questions
me-
to Guppy multiple times.
Just bring me the
Stop
text,
lying.
But here's the thing, Guppy had very short answers, so it just kind of went back to you two again. Like,
Yep.
Yes! Bro's like, hey, did you hear us arguing for 50 minutes about something you can't understand because your Google Translate can't keep up because we're using slang and whatnot? Oh, hey, how do you think about Aroha? Good character. All right, cool. Let me argue with Ghost for another fucking 50 minutes.
Context in between and the point of like discussion.
Good character.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna let this rock because it's kind of funny. If Guppy hates me for it, my bad.
No one's hating you. I'm just letting you know.
You know what? I'm gonna let this rock. I was trying to get proper context.
I just
I
wanted
was
you to
trying-
change the fucking whack ass tier list. What?
It was.
Yes,
you,
I
you want-
got.
You want to talk about
Yeah.
unstoppable force and immovable object? That's you and Ghost talking about the tier list, man. It's like
Oh, yeah.
it's like you guys went over the same topics over again, but just reworded.
Because the general point, because the general point of discussion, not arguing, is to bring up multiple points and be on the like discuss.
Did you say
and be on the same
discussion?
page.
Did you
about
say
those-
discussion?
Discussion.
Did you say discussion?
Yes.
That's just arguing with extra steps, bro. Don't.
Are you kidding me right now?
how about this podcast should actually be labeled as the Steakhouse and not the Evo conversation?
I'm so sorry.
That would be a
I'm
great.
sorry. I'm probably ruining everything.
name.
This
A little
was not
bit.
according to plan. I'm
Yeah,
so sorry.
let's go. I want to talk about something, and
Okay.
what's actually the tournament itself.
Yeah, go
I
ahead,
think
my
I think it went pretty well in terms of yeah, the consoles, the amount of stations that we had, and I think it went pretty well. But I don't know if anyone had like a different experience, and also the fact that we get like a little separate thing for top 24 for the stream. I mean, it was not. It was just some random stream
On a wall, like
table
in a corner.
Yeah, no, in the middle of everything. Just,
Yeah, well, off to the side slightly from the setups. That
Yeah.
was the community showcase area for streams in general.
yeah, top 24 was there, but it was kind of okay. I mean, I really didn't expect that they were like going to stream anything from outside of top 6, but they did, which was kind of cool. And everything went well in terms of time. I would think. I mean, it was I think it was cool. And people were also like able to. One thing that I like a lot is that even the tournament was not on schedule. I mean, on Friday or Sunday, whatever, they kept the stations up and running all day, so everyone could like approach and start playing. That was kind of cool. And this time we already had like 2 tables of 4 station each with Samsho, so that's fine. I mean, we were complaining in other tournaments that we didn't like even had
Combo breaker.
for casuals and stuff like
I
that.
do want to jump in and say you reminded me. I was so annoyed with all those Guilty Gear players that kept stealing
Yeah.
our setup.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
they kept
actual
getting Guilty
tournament.
Gear
One
over
guy
and
got
over
into
again.
practice mode while we had our tournament going. I had to kick him off. Like, ugh, that was annoying.
Were they like Autismo 17?
Stinky.
Or they like
I
the
think-
animated 17-year-old type of weirdos? Like,
Dude,
No, honestly, I think they seem to think that like. I don't know how to phrase it properly, but basically it just felt like that they thought like they belonged there. Like it's almost like this weird like hierarchy thing. I got like this vibe of,
Hey, bro.
whatever.
they have
was
to get their
strange.
practice in before bracket. They're a main game. Leave them alone.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
Oh,
There's
well,
like
this is the
1,000
community
strives
showcase area.
throughout the thing, but
Mhm.
But Strive is a main game. Strive is not a community game.
Bro,
Well,
I went
that's
to go watch
the win.
Ricardo's set in Strive. It was stinky. Strive players, man.
Strive is a video game.
Strive is a stinky.
did the PS5s have any like issues?
No.
No, because
One of them didn't have DLC.
Other than
yeah,
letting
yeah,
Guppy,
that was
other than
that
letting
was
Guppy
one.
win, I mean.
Oh yeah, one of them didn't have DLC. Yeah, one of them had
Yeah.
absolutely zero.
2 of them? You're
Yeah,
lying.
Well, no,
No,
one of them
I forgot
didn't
about another
have
one.
anything, I think, and then
Get
one of them
cooked,
it was
bro.
very specific. It didn't have some characters from season.
Yeah, it had some
3,
weird
Yeah, it
ones.
was.
season 2.
It was.
was weird.
I think it was.
Bro doesn't play
Hibiki,
base
the one-
roster. Get
yeah.
cooked.
One of them didn't have Hibiki. The other
Yeah.
one didn't have like all the DLCs.
Oh my
But
God.
other than that, I mean, it was kind of okay because, I mean, I was doing well on my part since I was like doing TOing for one of the pools. I was actually turning off the PS5s before and after the
You're the
bracket
goat.
run.
Again,
You're so
you're
handsome.
with Theo, thank
You're
you.
Yeah,
so
that's-
handsome.
That's how it should be done, and I didn't want any trouble happening.
Can you let the
Ah.
rest of the staff know they should like make that like a requirement, or at least
They
disconnect
already
PS4 pads?
are
bro.
supposed
It
to
is
do
a
that.
requirement,
Yeah.
but not many people follow that.
Some people don't follow
action.
things.
People got away with $50 without running properly.
Yeah,
I mean, that's how it is.
thing-
The bracket runners
funny
are just
thing-
some guy wearing a shirt, and they can do their job or
Yeah.
not. So
yeah, that's too bad. But funny thing that I was looking at the prices of Samsho, and I ended up earning more by doing brackets than actually like if I won the tournament, which
Oh.
was kind of bad. I was like, okay, really?
I'm about to snitch on Ronald.
Well, I mean, well, it's good for you either way. I'm glad you got like, you should have been like paid well for what you were doing.
Can I snitch on Ronald?
Wait, snitch on me? What did I do?
Bro got 3rd place and made $30 less than me.
Wait, okay, no,
SMH.
hold on. Whoa,
SMH.
no, wait. I
Bro
don't
was
know
him.
that-
He got away with robbery.
No, wait. I'm tired of this gaslighting today. Listen.
No, I think there's a problem with the payout.
Yeah, I don't think
Yeah.
payments have even been confirmed because mine.
It's in my account. It went to my account.
Mine's
Guppy
not
got
in my
his
account.
also. Guppy got his
Okay.
also.
Wait,
Guppy also
what?
got his. Yeah, Guppy
Bro, you
posted
got
it.
away at robbery. You placed one place under me
No,
and somehow
hold
made 30
on.
bucks less than
I'm
me.
gonna check right now.
I'm gonna check right now. My name's Ron. I'm not gonna invite Bubba to my wedding.
Y'all get mad at me for having an intellectual discussion. I'm sorry that I annoyed y'all with Samsho talk and
You weren't annoying.
An hour later.
Get this in your thick skull. You weren't annoying. It was more so we
Yo.
tried to change the subject, bro.
That's racist. You said his skull is thick. What's the implication?
He
Why
probably.
did you even emphasize that?
Yeah, what is that about?
That's a joke.
Bro's hard.
I'm not explaining the joke.
Bro's
Oh,
hard-headed. Bro's hard-headed. I told him we should. I even said it. I gave context to why I was like, because no one was gonna speak up, but everyone had the same thought I did. I think I was like, bro,
Well, yes,
let's
I
talk
get it.
about something else. It's been an hour.
I
you know?
get it. The point
You're
was.
thinking we hated you? No.
Well,
this is now
I'm
the
glad-
new
I'm
steakhouse, by
glad-
the way. We keep coming back to this topic.
It's Bro's fault.
Oh my god, I'm trying to clarify things.
Ronald
And I
didn't
have
weaken
not
Guppy
gotten paid,
enough.
by the way.
Well, the good thing about that whole discussion is that we did eventually get Guppy's tier list, which was pretty enlightening.
Yeah, that's
True.
what I'm trying to emphasize is that it was productive. He gave us good insight. I'm gonna punch you, Bubba.
Damn.
5 minutes of productive activity throws the 2 hours of ignorance out the window. That's crazy.
I am. Ooh. Ooh.
Baba, should I put your shit post of a tier list on Mizumi?
Okay, I gotta calm down. You're
Can you
getting-
put third place at Evil 2024? By the way.
You want second place?
No, I'm talking about.
Oh,
Oh, you're talking about my tier list?
yeah.
Oh, more than welcome to say best or evil champ right there. Tier
Top-
list right there.
Top 5 NA play.
You NA's best player.
Why are we? Why? What? How do we get to this?
Best Valorant player.
Oh yeah.
Samsho tier list. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
1 RR away from immortal.
Okay. Does that mean it's Jover for Xbox? Because like there was no issues and now.
No. No, I
You
don't
made
think
me
so.
buy a
No,
month
like-
of gold. I'm gonna beat your ass. You play
Okay.
me on
Xbox is the best.
Still
No, no, no.
objectively better.
Yes.
Just anywhere
it was
not
a
evil.
smoother. It was a smoother experience, but at the same time, that doesn't mean better, right? Like once we
Yeah.
got everything working on Xbox, things were great. But it's just it was smoother on PS5. But I didn't like the experience quite as much. So I hope we go back to Xbox later.
But the casuals are trying to take away our Xboxes.
You can't because it's a
No.
Sony event, right?
Well, actually, so here's how it is, right? So I actually chose PS5. I had the choice.
Yeah, because of the rollback causing problems.
Yeah,
at that
Xbox
point,
still
right?
has some issues. Yeah.
What?
So, yeah, so Tong told me whatever I chose, they were gonna go with, and the biggest reason, not the only reason, but the biggest reason was, offline crash outs that were being caused, for the last patch, and the only reason we knew that was a thing was from Combo Breaker, where it crashed out to my Xbox menu twice. And also when Isaac was testing and it crashed out of his training mode when he did Garly Weapon Flip, right? If it wasn't for that, we wouldn't have known, and then if we would have had Xboxes, could have had like crashing.
That could have been terrible.
Yep. So that's like, that was kind of like a convenient excuse to not have to do Xbox. But kind of the more like under the hood type of problem is it's starting to become harder with Xbox because it's starting to become cumbersome in a bit of a way that's like hard to ignore. The biggest thing is that I don't know what to do about the power draw problem. I don't know what a consistent solution is, because what we were doing before, like last year, we're doing the solution Healing Vision came up with, where it's just like, do restart console and it'll fix it, and we just assumed that would work, and it wasn't working this time at Combo Breaker. So like, it's always specific sticks. It's always a Vitrix and another Vitrix, or a Vitrix and DualShock 4, right?
Yep.
And
Look with that, everyone and their mom has Vitrix.
yeah, that's the thing, right? Like, I don't know what we're supposed to do. Like, it's gonna eventually become like a bigger controversy, right? Like what happened with Olipop's game. Like, thankfully Olipop doesn't really give a shit, but like, what are we gonna do if we like get to a top 8 and 2 people can't play each other, right? And the thing is, because of what I suspect it to be, just to be like venue power, because Combo Breaker had like a bunch of power issues this year, right? They had a blackout. I don't know if that's something I can replicate, and I don't know if that's something that's like possible to solve, right? Because TOs are pretty like, that's not something the attendees like see or can manage, right? Like the stuff related to the venue layout and stuff, and that's not something they'll let us in to help with. And there's already a bunch of concerns that like TOs kind of aren't really working with us with the Xbox stuff, and it's making it really hard. So I want to make it work, but I don't know. All right, like I think to make the argument that it's not worth it, I heard this argument and it's really stupid, and the people making it are always people who don't really play. But like, I think to say that Samsho isn't worth the extra effort, it's kind of like you're saying the game isn't worth it to you, right?
Yeah, that's a personal thing.
Yeah, basically. I mean, why you sign up in the first place, right?
Yeah.
If you don't get it, yeah.
Yeah.
So if you don't get it, just don't complain about it. And what I don't know, it's just a half-ass excuse.
Samsho's
Yeah,
like
it doesn't matter to you, but
Yeah.
we're the ones dealing with it.
Samsho's like the equivalent to Counter-Strike, because like you got Valorant players that are like, oh, I used to play Counter-Strike, I'm cool. And you got all these randoms signing up for Samsho, like, oh yeah, I dabble in that Samurai game. Like they're trying to be cool, and then they'll say they want, if it has good netcode, I'll play. Doesn't play. Well, if it goes on sale, I'll play. First season is free type beat with the sale. Oh, well, still doesn't play. Like, what's the point?
It's a tourist party.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
don't
it's
get-
literally
don't get
people trying to be
stuff
cool.
started on
Bro, it's like people
tourist
are trying to be cool because they play this one niche samurai game, quote unquote. You know? Oh yeah, I play that game.
It's not as much of an issue now. We are seeing a bit more people, especially in the Discord. A lot of people like actually playing more, asking questions. It's been pretty cool so far.
Bro,
What's gonna happen offline though?
Bro.
I don't know.
you're talking about people joining the Discord and being pretty cool. Bro, all right, I'm gonna just keep quiet about that.
No. This is good. I like this. Let's elaborate.
Wait, what?
Elaborate.
Bro, it is not a fun time in the Discord whatsoever. People join and people get body, and I be at work reading the chat sometimes, and people are complaining left and right about going 0 and 30. This is the worst, right? It's nothing but fucking common folk, and people that think they're like currently right now the big blow up that everyone is going ham over is that guy. What's his name? Escadora?
Wasn't it
Right.
Ozrio?
Nah, it's Escadora, I think. Escadora.
Escador,
He's like
the
a
5 special player, right?
He's like, yeah, everyone's going, that dude is basic as fuck. he's
No names.
yeah, he's a boss of the player from 5, and like everyone's like how awesome he is. And it's like he plays the game like 5 special. Like it's not 5 special, bro. Like very different game. And like everyone is like going ham about him. And then there's the other guy, I think he quit. I don't know if he's still playing, but what's his name? Where is he here? He's in the chat. He got 0 and 30. I don't know by which one of you guys.
It was
did it to him.
Ozrio. That was Ozrio.
Yeah,
He
and
lost-
like I
it
guess
was-
he's
It was Whiskas who beat him, right? That
And I guess he's
here.
upset. Yeah, I guess he's upset, and it's just not a fun time, right? When new people join, it's not. I'm not saying that I don't want new people to join, because who am I to say that, right? It's just they join and have this like scrub dilemma, right? And they just forget that the game is fucking almost 5 years old or so, and like you're gonna run into nothing but top players and vets. You can't expect to be.
It's not even that. It's not. I promise you, it's not that. It's everyone's so attached to this whole anyone can cook thing in modern fighting games. Sam's was like one of the last, like quote unquote, like modern fighting games because it came out when I was 16. It's like one of the new gen stuff. Because like you look at Graham, you look at Kill Tier, right? You're like, oh, anyone cook. You know, all these nobody's making all these like top tiers like, lose sometimes. Because like anyone can cook legit like coin point. There's no like. It's not Street Fighter 4 where like fighting against the key of your body, right? It's like better player will win in older games, right? That's like skill, like a coin flip. You got Kill Tier and grab. Everyone's like, oh, anyone can win, anyone can. They sort of Samsho thinking, oh yeah, anyone can cook. No, it's not like that. I promise.
I mean, the way it is in
there's none of
Samsho
that.
is like you're not when you mix in Samsho, you're not in like a safe loop. Like
Samsho has consequences to your decision.
yeah, there's never a scenario. There's never an offensive action in Samsho that doesn't put you at risk, right?
Acts like on JC 3 times in a row. What?
Okay.
That puts you at risk. You can get deep.
You are at risk. There are varying degrees of risk. Well, I don't know if I can get into this right now.
But not anyone can cook, because Samsho's not like a game where like anyone can pick it up and play like that whole motto like Project L and Guilty Gear and all those games are going for. You actually have to like be good as a player rather than win because coin flip.
Yeah, you actually have to be good at Samsho to do any
'cause, like,
damage to any of the higher level players.
We talked about Snake Eyes earlier. I think he said it really good. He's like, you put anyone against me in Street Fighter 4, like any good Street Fighter 5 or 6 player, I'm beating them in Street Fighter 4 like 50-0. But then you put us in Street Fighter 6, they might win half the time because it's a coin flip at the end of the day with Drive Rush and all that stuff.
That's a scrum
like,
quote.
No, but that shit's real though. Like maybe not in that
like
specific
there's
instance, but like modern
there's-
fighting games are legit like coin flips.
Yes.
Yep.
This is why I don't
The
know.
better player does not win 100% of the time, so it doesn't matter how much time you put into the game.
I mean,
But in Samsho, it's like that though. In Samsho, the better player will always win because
That's why I love that game. That's why this is
I was
genuinely
explaining
the
this-
best game ever.
I was explaining this to Florida Demon, right? I was explaining to Florida Demon at Evo. I said, you the reason why you lose, because he was playing Guppy. So for context, he was playing Guppy, and he switched to Biken, and he wasn't doing bad actually. He was actually like, he wasn't cooking Guppy, but he was definitely.
He was holding his own.
He was holding his own. Where if he knew a little bit more about the game, he could have probably beaten Guppy with Biken. And I said you lost that game because you didn't understand the intricacies of like end game and mid game. I said you 2C'd Guppy like 3 times, and then proceeded to jump, and he just DP'd you. And then you tried doing it again, and he just punished you for it, and then you just kind of like went downhill from there. I said that's what makes the difference between you and like a lot of other players. There's the little intricacies that will net you the win. That a lot of the common folk and the newer guys that come in and they learn and been playing for a year, like Jin the Wolf, for instance, I'm teaching him the little small stuff that he can look out for mid-game to be like, oh, hey, I'm playing Iroha. We're down to the wire. What should I do in a situation that will be more in my favor over this person's favor when using Iroha? Like,
that's an actually good take. Yeah.
if you don't know those things, you're probably going to lose. It's just what it is, right? Like for instance, Scrub labbing the game a lot. There's a lot of players like Scrub and Maki. Scrub and Maki's skill level are very close. But I think sometimes when it comes down to the wire, Scrub probably knows a little bit more than Maki on end game, or a little bit more that nets Scrub the win, because they're very close. I think it's the same concept with like Cypher and Scrub, right? How he adapts, then Scrub adapts, and Cypher adapts, then Scrub adapts. Then there's a point where Cypher adapts, and then it's even, and then Cypher might know just a little bit more during that end game. That's like, okay, I can take advantage of this because Scrub doesn't realize this yet. So that, without that, the better play will always win. It's 120% sure that if you know more as far as interest, even if you're close, the little stuff, it's just what wins. I don't know. It's hard to explain Samsho version wise.
So I've like actually been thinking about that specific example a bit, and like where we are right now in comparison to Cypher, right? And I think knowledge wise, Maki and myself are like closer than we've ever been, but it's in Cypher's case, it's not like the knowledge difference, but it's like an awareness difference where it's like
yeah, that's another thing. Yeah, that's part of the little intricacies, the awareness, because that's what makes Cypher so strong. His situational awareness, it was with Guppy too. Their situational awareness is insane, right? Him being able to react to 6D slide with Ukyo and to hop over it, and I'm almost in his face, was nuts. It was so wild. I was like, yo, how is he doing this? How is he able to react to my 6D? 6D Ukyo, there's no telegraph to it. He just kind of does it.
Yeah.
For him to be able to hop over it, and I'm like, the first time I'm like, I think that was kind of lucky. We made something wrong. But 4 more times, I was like, nah, this guy lapped this shit. His reactions are nuts. It's complete insane.
Yep. Yeah, because sometimes I spoke with Cypher a lot in the past, not recently, and yeah, there are some things that he still like doesn't know about the game, but he compensates everything that he doesn't know with the awareness of how the situation is gonna happen, because he is very good to kind of read how everything is, like the whole picture, and what is most likely to happen, and be ready for that with, I don't know, I would say 5 different options, and then he comes up with of course sometimes it does not work, but most of the time it does, and that's what gives him the wins. And in tournaments it's just insane how he can just know what you're gonna do. It seems like it's what he does, like he knows what you're gonna do at the end of the game, at the mid game, but maybe it's not just like that clear and cut, but he has like all the options contemplated previously, like, okay, this is gonna happen, probably this and that will happen, so I'm gonna go with this option that beats both of those options, and then he does that and wins the game. And
I feel like he uses ratios. That's what I feel like. I feel like he uses ratios. He's just really good at it. I use ratios too, but I'm not that great at it. Like what is the chances of this happening here? Obviously a lot of you guys have played my Ukyo. Yeah. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys, when it comes down to the wire, you guys are thinking he's probably gonna Sabami me. He's damage wise, for him to kill me here, he needs to either do a C button or a Sabami. So I'm gonna stand here, because a 2D or a 3D will not kill me here. So I mean, ratio wise, I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys are like, I'm just gonna stand and Sabami is probably going to come, right? Or I'm gonna crouch and then like fuzzy stand and it's gonna come, right? And then sure enough, it comes, it gets blocked and I get blown up. I think he uses ratios like that sometimes too, right? Like where it comes down to the wire.
Yep.
Like based on these things, Scrub has done this so far. What are the chances of him doing this here? Or if I can push here and have him do this, then I can blow him up here. Right? I think he kind of like thinks like that, which is probably a lot of us. He's just really good at doing it.
Yeah, I think that's a good general. I would straight up consider it a fundamental skill to have in any game you play, really, of having the knowledge. Well, it's 2 things: having game knowledge to know what is possible with what they'll do, what they can do with their character, and what the options are. But then on top of that, there's a second layer of the player, of what is likely for them to want to do based on risk, tendencies, yada yada. A lot of things all at once in fractions of a second. This is why fighting games are hard.
Yeah.
And some people are either have a better handle on it than others, again, because of adaptation or like the speed that you're able to recognize and consider these things, or the other side of it, the inherent instinctive aspect of it, where you don't even need to think about it. You kind of can just do it.
Even
I
at Combo
actually
Breaker,
agree with that completely.
even at Combo Breaker, I spoke to Instinct, and he was like, "I can't believe I lost to you again." And I was like, "It's little intricacies. You're not playing air RPS." And the first thing he told me was like, "What are you talking about?"
Oh, there you go.
He's like, "I don't know what you're talking about." I was like, "Air RPS." He was like, "I have no idea what you're talking about here." I was like, "Yash has a really good air RPS." So go watch Guzman, and you'll basically see air RPS with Guzman. I said, you don't force air RPS, and like little intricacies like that knowledge. I said, with that knowledge instinct, I will always beat you when we play.
Yep.
You're always going to lose to me, always. I just off of that little intricacy that I know that you don't. The moment I start jump seeing you when you're in the air, you're gonna be like, what the fuck? What Ukyo player jump sees against Yash? Like, who's really doing that? You just have to know these little things and think like outside the box. That's why, like, I was telling Floridian Demon, like, literally Samsho is chess. Samsho is literally the chess of the fighting game.
Why I like it so much.
So something
There's
I've been thinking about is that in regards to the awareness discussion and just kind of thinking about how tournament has gone, especially the grand finals of the last TNS, is there's like, I feel like feeling the game and thinking the game aren't mutually exclusive, and I think you have to like feel the game, because there's like, the game is fundamentally based around like reactions, right? There's a big thing that's like changed my gameplay throughout the years. Like, I've started to contextualize that the reactions are what empower the guesses that make up all of the neutral, right? And basically the game, part of the game. And at top level, when you're playing super optimal, like, you kind of have to just feel it, and you have to just go for some stuff. And I actually think
that's why Bubba's so good.
I think overthinking it can be a bad thing, because it, like, focusing too much on trying to find something specific can, like, make you, like, more rigid and less flexible, right? If you're trying to make something specific work. And also,
Yeah.
I forgot my other point, but like, the other thing is that, like, some things that kill you aren't actually worth like fussing over that much, right? Because it's a guess. If you just guess wrong, you guess wrong, and it's not really that big of a deal. And a lot of the time, the game just comes down to just guess
like
better.
my situation.
That's better.
Right. Like, a lot of the time I finish a tournament match, I don't even remember what happened as soon as I'm done. Right. So
It's because your memory's ass. That's why.
that's why I actually think Samsho.
Well, also, it can be hard to retain some of those things in the heat of the moment.
I think Samsho's
Yeah.
a really fast game, right?
It is.
Just
I'm gonna
'cause-
make a whole video about it.
Just the run by itself, right, is so reaction empowering, right? It really defines the whole game, and I don't really like people who don't think about this stuff and try to play this game like it's discount Street Fighter. Try to say that it's like, oh, it's all footsies, meh. Like,
Yeah. Oh.
Nah, I just don't like.
But it isn't.
I just don't like the people who say like Samsho is super slow and boring.
yeah, it's literally
But yeah,
not
again, I
true.
have a whole script
Like, have you seen like optimal Samsho play? Like how fast it is? You blink, bro. We was watching Bubba versus Guppy. We blinked and Guppy was dead. And we were like, what the
I
fuck?
like.
yeah,
What did he
what was
get
that
hit
where,
by?
like-
What happened?
Somebody was playing a match. I turned to respond to B-Boy. I turned and then like
And it was
beat-
over.
or-
I had
yeah,
a
it was
pixel
over.
health. I had a pixel health and I won when you looked away.
Yes, that's what it was. You beat Guppy when you had a pixel health and he had like maybe like 20% left. I turned to respond to B-Boy. I looked back and Guppy lost.
Yeah, because
literally just like
because
that.
Bubba had WFT. Bubba did jump C, and Guppy did I think 2B, and he got deep jumping, and he proceeded to fucking melt his health down, and he just kind of died. And I was like, "That's 60%. You're dead."
Yeah, it's something about the game that I've stopped bothering correcting people on. Because one, again, I have a whole video I want to make about it, and two, I just let people like experience it and I answer questions, and then over time, people realize, oh wait, this game is not what I thought it was. Crazy.
Just show them every match I've played ever.
Other thing is people like get in their mind that the game should have to work a certain way based on things they've played before, and then when they have to adapt to how the game actually is, they just get mad about it and they start complaining about the mechanics and stuff.
Samsho is different for a reason. In fact, it's different in varying degrees of good and bad ways.
I will say that we all should band together and try to get like a beginner's role in the Discord, because
that would be a good idea.
I'm really tired of. I mean, I'm particularly not tired of it because I'm a villain, but I'm really tired of seeing scrubs, common folk, complain about how like, oh, I'm playing against B-Boy and I'm playing against Scrub. I just went 0-30.
About me?
Not you per se, but they complain about losing to like higher level players, and then they like just leave, right? It's like this could be avoided if you came in and you had a beginner's role.
Yeah, just assign a role.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't want to say anything about the admin.
Well, no, I think it's a good idea, but also at the same time, I've brought up an idea to Scrub too, that like, depending on the kind of player you are, there are different ways that you can, how should I phrase it? There are different ways to be accommodating and create a helpful learning environment.
B-Boy.
At the end of the day,
B-Boy, let me tell you, no one in this fucking chat, not a single person, is accommodating common folk for being beginners. Not a single one of these guys here in this chat is gonna switch from their fucking main or their side main to accommodate some rando who's gonna win one game and pop off.
I mean, people
absolutely not.
I think people definitely do that.
Again,
but, like,
Throw for that.
I mean, you got to realize, like, and especially in this game, a character switch isn't really actually a sandbag. Like,
yeah,
it's really
100%.
But again, this is why I'm giving context. Like, it also depends on what you're willing to do. You have to put in the time to like sit there and like explain things to people and stuff. But
it's so bad. Even Inazuma is tired of doing it. That's how bad it is. And Inazuma is basically
that guy loves beating the shit out of new people.
Yeah, good. But people should go through Inazuma first before coming to us. That's how it should be.
Him as the token gatekeeper.
Yeah, he's the gatekeeper of Samsho. It should be that way. Because guess what? Inazuma cooks, plus he teaches. I stopped doing that shit years ago. The last time I taught someone and they just stopped playing the game, it was a waste of time.
It was me.
That's why, like, Ukiyo players who join, if a Ukiyo player joins the Samsho Discord and they want help, I immediately at Jizz and I say, you have to play the game 3 months or more for me to help you. I will not help new Ukiyo players. It's wasteful. I don't have the time.
Well, no, yeah, that's true. But that's why you have to be able to, like, well, one, you have to be able to gauge, like, the kind of personalities and learning types of learner that someone is, but also, like Scrub has brought up in the past, actually we've brought up multiple times, that at the end of the day, someone has to be willing to learn. If you pick up immediately on that fact where they straight up admit to you they're not there to learn, they kind of just want to do their thing, then yeah, you just play, they get bodied, they complain, whatever. You
remember that Yash player, what is it, Azu? Yeah. I spent hours sitting down helping him. Hours, bro. We're talking 3-4.
Teach him anymore?
No, he doesn't play the game anymore. He just disappeared one day.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah, that was
I was wondering too why he hasn't hit me up to play in a while.
Yeah, he doesn't play the game. He played. I think he came back recently, got bodied, and then he just left again.
Darn.
That's so I've actually really been enjoying playing on Xbox, especially. Well, my computer was broken, so I had no choice. But like, I was really frustrated trying to play the main Discord for a while, and then when I was playing Xbox more, I was having a lot more fun. And part of the reason was that, like, there's a lot of new people, and the thing about the new people on Xbox is that even though the skill gap is really big, like, the thing that Lemon Bob, Isaac, Devil J, all those guys having problem is that they're chill, They don't make arguments or cause issues, and they don't. They take their licks and they don't complain, and they don't dodge good
the ones on
players.
Xbox, they are here for it.
Yeah.
Like that's very clear.
Yeah. The thing is, the difference is that when you go onto Xbox, you know the player base is fucking straight up sweat lords. Like
That's
you
established people, yeah.
just it's just an establishment. Like you roll up on Xbox. I mean, if you watch Drusty and Kelly stream long enough, you'll know like these guys straight up sweat lords. Like,
Some of these guys are new though; they're not really sweat lords. Like
no. But I'm not
No,
talking.
some of them are
Bitch.
returning.
I'm talking about you, nerd. I'm
No, but
saying,
I
like,
was
you
talking about-
and all the people that you fucking play, like all the new guys, like they probably knew, like oh, like if Scrub is probably playing them, or like look, it's Maki. Like if they watch Samsho enough, like they know like the basic repertoire of people that are playing in Kelly's streams are sweat lords. So like they know already, like oh, I'm gonna get fucking bodied going into this thing, but I'm going to try to learn as much as I can. Or
watch the streams. It's the same
yeah,
folks. all
yeah,
the
it's the
time.
same people over and over and over again. So I mean, there's no way for you not to know that there's nothing but sweat lords inside the stream. So I mean, I'm pretty sure like Isaac and the other person, I'm pretty sure they know like, oh, these guys are kind of sweaty, and I'm gonna get fucking mauled.
Mr. Pock.
Yeah, even like Mr. Pock and all of them, like those are vets. You know, like they know enough about the game to be like a decent level to cook the average common folk that comes sliding in. You know, like so like the new guys like Isaac gonna know like, oh man, I've seen Mr. Pock's name. Obviously, oh hey, look, there goes fucking Scrub Cybot with a 20 win streak. Oh look, there goes fucking Maki. Oh, you know, like everybody knows B-Boy. You know, like it's just something that you just know. It's not like Steam where you roll up in the Steam Discord and you're like, hi, I'm new. Anybody want to play? And there's a bunch of these random ass names.
Yeah, it was like everyone fresh off of the sale or like returning. Oh, hey, I played this game before COVID. It's on sale finally.
Yeah, it's $8. You know, who doesn't have $8 in their account to pick some Samsho? They play, get bodied, and then drop the game. Not even 3 weeks later. There's a lot of guys that came in on a sale that they don't play no more. And this is what, the 4th sale that the Samsho's been on?
well, for
Wasn't there a
Xbox,
sale a few months ago?
I think this is like the only sale the Xbox version has ever had. So it's like a big
Xbox
deal.
is the only sale. Steam, it had one. But yeah, what?
Steam had one recently, didn't it?
Yeah.
Steam had there was
Have them
like
every now and then.
Oh, it's sale right now.
But there was like
Or no?
two 80% sales in less than in less than 2 months. There was an 80% sale like right after Combo Breaker for the summer sale, and then there was like an 80% sale like for Evo.
The prince is optimizing. The prince is definitely optimizing. He's in Dubai chilling like.
Needs
Put it
to
on sale again.
optimize
Make it-
the freaking
make it-
payouts.
Make it 82%. You know, fuck.
I mean, Samsho is like basically a 5K game, so in my opinion,
Yeah.
it should be like
It's
$20.
that's similar. Yeah. Well, and that's why, like, in fact, I don't want this to get into the whole Doomer route again of last time. But-
Doomer.
Look, there are new people. Yes, some will get bodied and leave. Some will get bodied. And actually, like, I don't know if y'all saw on Discord, Jezequel asking questions and playing.
Yeah, you better treat him good. That's my student. You better
It's
treat him right.
cool.
You better
I
treat him
hope
right.
I've been adequately accommodating. I'm here to yap and educate.
Yeah, anything he doesn't know, he usually comes to me after.
See, that's
I
good.
will
So
say
he doesn't want to
it's not all
bother you
new
too
people.
much.
There's like it's kind of a 50-50. There are new people who will join and play and not do well and get very disappointed and not continue. But I don't know, I'd say like 1 out of 4 will be like, oh wow, this is pretty sick, and they'll kind of stick around at least for a little while. So I think it's not a lost cause. There are new
Yeah.
players who join up in the Steam realm who do stick around.
I think my dilemma now is with Rodimus Prime. He left a bad mark on me. So I get really agitated when people join. Like I absolutely like if I play a common folk, my main goal is to try to destroy them, right? I don't ever want to deal with a Rodimus Prime ever again.
What, to check and find out where their headspace is?
Yeah, and not even that, right? To see this one guy, Scrub knows what I'm talking about too.
Well,
man.
in
I
all
have no idea who you're
fairness,
talking about.
that guy is
To see
like much worse than the average. He's like a very notorious like toxic fight cater that's been banned from a lot of stuff. Like,
But it's not to say. But listen, there's probably a lot of Rodimus Primes rolling around there, secret Rodimus Primes, bro. Like, and I don't know. Like when people start complaining about going 0-30 and talking about how fucked the game is and how like they hate it going 0-30 and they with this like scrub dilemma bullshit. And I'm like, this is just like a miniature Rodimus Prime, like a diet Rodimus Prime here. Like, because there's no way, and I said this last podcast, there's just no way that you're gonna join the Discord and not think that there's people like Maki and Scrub Cybot and Cypher rolling around. That's like diving in the ocean and not expecting to see a shark. Like, bro, what are you doing? Like, come on. Like, just play. That's it. I don't know. He left a bad taste in my mouth, so
Fair.
I don't know.
It's sort of the kind of thing where at the end of the day, like Disorder said, you're gonna have that mixture of people, and actually, honestly, again, it's understandable. It's up to you, what you're willing to put up with and what you're here to do. I happen to be potentially way too patient of a person, and I like the game and I like helping people. This is why I do my yapping and like all this talking, is because that's just how I operate. I like to understand things and I like to make sure that other people are understanding things as well. I like to be on the same page about stuff. So if there are people that want to learn, I'm going to like help them learn. If I don't know if they want to learn, I'm gonna play and find out. And then if they're a rage scrub quoter, then okay, GG's, sayonara, adios. Next person, or I'm gonna hop online and play scrub and then have them run up, throw me 4 times. Kind of just do what you can, really. But if you don't have the time or patience, then it's understandable. Sorry, go ahead.
I just want to jump in real quick and kind of point out that like we need to make sure people don't feel like discouraged when they lose, and sometimes that's completely on them, like their personality or whatever. But like I kind of feel weird that like sometimes like when I play people who aren't like, you know, too super familiar with like, you know, my matchup, they will make comments about how they feel like hopeless type of thing because I'm like, you know, getting the overhead, then the lower, the whatever. And it's not like an infinite sense of like, oh, well, you know, you get one combo and there's the end of the game. It's like, you got to guess right. And I think some characters in this game are more emotionally damaging in that respect than others. I don't know if that makes any sense,
like
though.
Amakusa's had a good vortex since the beginning.
Now, you see, so I disagree with you
Roja
there.
player talk.
I actually disagree with you there, Helium Vision. Because if their first question to you is, I feel this way, instead of, how can I block that, or what can I do to improve, then they're just looking for sympathy. And I don't have those types of things to give.
Well,
okay, you're not wrong. That is also correct, and that's why I said it's kind of on the individual, like as far as the personality traits go. But like in general, I will say I think some people will feel like, okay, like a perfect example being Yoshitora, like how easy, or not easy, but how consistently you can be robbed with the high damage on that one. Like people will say like, oh, that sucks, but like it's one wrong guess and they can like compartmentalize and be like, oh, well, I guessed wrong and they got all kinds of damage. Whereas with my character in particular, as B-Boy is kind of implying, it's like it's over and over and over again. You guessed wrong like 8 times in a row and then you die, you know? So I think it's a little different as far as like emotionally, like what causes people to, I guess, rage a little bit more, I guess.
Yeah. Well, that's what I want to emphasize. And again, it just comes down to what you're used to, the observations you can make. There are different personalities, there are different types of learners, and you may have your own capacities to either deal with that or help with that. At the end of the day, it comes down to being just aware and what you're willing to put up with. If you don't want to sit there and explain to someone, no, there's these different layers of mix, you have to call it different things, or you can try to react. Or, like Go said, they might just be someone that's just complaining, looking for sympathy, they don't actually want to learn. you kind of have to roll with the complexities of people in that regard. It's just how it is. People are complex, and if you don't want to deal with it, then it's okay.
I think this game in particular is really good at letting people's like inherent personality shine. I feel like because there are so many different like viable options as far as like I guess game plans go, you know, and so it just kind of like it just kind of depends, I guess. And I mean, it'd be cool.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say it's like it's good that we're like, you know, getting more people. But then, like, I'm not gonna lie, I felt a certain way when I literally was just asking, hey, did anybody, like, you know, get the Xbox version on sale, which turned into this other thing or whatever in the Discord. And I'm just like, I just wanted to know if anybody had a different platform that they said, well, I have an Xbox, I'll buy it when it's $8. Like, that was literally all it was, just an innocuous question.
Oh,
you know?
Man. Sorry.
I'm not trying to bring up drama. It's just very like, where did this come from? Like,
I saw that. Oh my god. And also, you're making me think you're gonna get us put on Twitter again with the whole player expression debacle. But yeah, some people. Well, it doesn't help also that that's a slightly degenerate Discord.
Yes.
I had a back end conversation with Hella Plus about it and the state of it. That you have different people with varying degrees of degeneracy, and some people go 0 to 100 about specific things. That could be a whole other conversation of the dynamic with the community.
Scrub, write this one down for our next podcast.
Shit on the main Discord for the whole podcast. I'm down.
Yeah, well,
I will be there day one.
This is also the woes of being a TO and whatnot, of just like having to be a part of and in some cases manage a community and its dynamic between people. That's just kind of the state of the Samsho Discord right now.
It's the Wild West.
It really is, and it just comes down to your patience, honestly.
Yeah, I don't have that type of. I have patience, but I'm not. If you're not,
yeah, and I can't fault you for it.
If we play 2 games, and your rebuttal to me is, oh, I don't know what to do against Ukyo. This Sabami is broken. I don't know how to stop that. Oh no, I don't know. Why is this happening to me? Oh, I can't play this game. Cause I've made Common Folk quit. Oh man, you know what? I don't want to deal with Ukyo. I don't think I'm gonna deal with that today. You know, I'm good. Instead of, wow, Sabami seems like it's really fast. How many frames is that? How can I stop that? What can I do? You know, and then I can explain to you. I'm not gonna offer advice to you when your brain tells you the first thing to do is ask for sympathy. I don't have sympathy to give you. Go fucking back to where you crawled from to go do that shit. I'm not giving you that sympathy, man. You came to the wrong dude. Fuck that.
They can be taught though. Some people can be taught. They just need to like understand it's not invincible. You know, like
sure, but you would actually think about it. You join a Discord. I just got the game. I play against somebody. This person looks like he knows what the fuck he's doing. I'm gonna ask questions. The reason why is because I used to be that guy. I used to join Rev2 Discords, play against a bunch of people, get bodied, and then be like, man, I suck. And people would be like, okay.
Okay.
Like, no one's giving me sympathy, bro. No one. And then if I ask in the same line, so what can I do with Johnny better? They would be like, oh, you can do these combos better. It's more optimal. You keep doing this, but you should be doing this. Oh, against this matchup, you should be doing this more instead of doing this. And people want to give information, but people don't want to give you sympathy. And I can completely respect that from anybody.
Well, it must be really a really awkward situation too, of when you can tell someone is wanting sympathy and it just turns into a pity party, and it's
right. And that's like going on a date and she asks, tell me about yourself, and the first thing you do is trauma dump on her.
Yeah.
He's like, they talk about Samurai Shodown tier list.
like that's the exact. You play a game with somebody, and you're like, oh man, I'm so bad at this game. You'd be like, okay, I can tell. You just went 0-30.
You're not bad.
Yeah, I'm not. The fuck no, bro. I have an 8-year-old to do that to. Hell no, bro. What do I look like doing it to you, bro? No, bro. You better ask questions, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck, I'm not patting you on the back for going 0-30. You better start asking questions, or I'm gonna move on to the next person.
And like you even said, it depends on the person. It can be taught. It just depends. Because like me,
So why are we teaching people? Why are we teaching people? So everybody in this chat, have you guys ever offered your services to get have it blown back up in your face? Where you offer
blown back?
Where you offer you fucking Bubba? Where you offer to give knowledge to someone? That sounds a little bit weird. Where you offer to give your thought processing on what they should be doing better in the matchup, and they fucking just straight up go ham on you. Like, I didn't ask you. Like, I didn't ask you for this. This is not what I asked you. Like, I'm just trying to play the game. Blah 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 blah. And top player this and top player that. I've had this happen to me way too many times for me to be like, all right, you know what? Fuck you. So I don't give the service no more. I'm good.
Yeah, like putting up with that again, that would suck, and I wouldn't.
OG Samsho, where everybody was learning, bro. Let me tell you, man. There's so many people fucking curse me the fuck out. Just for giving, against Ukyo, you should be doing this. I didn't fucking ask you for that. So I mean, if I asked you, then sure. And now I feel like an asshole. Nah, I'm good. I'm alright. I'm not giving you anything. You taking this fucking 50-50 mix. You getting stirred up.
Hope you
And
freaking Sunday.
GG no read.
GG's no read, nerd.
Well, it can be a hard thing to navigate. In fact, on the the opposite end of that, when Rising first came out, I was in the NorCal Discord asking tons of questions, and people were acting like I was the weird one asking all these questions. Like, bro, why do you care about the frame data so much?
Well, that I would.
Sorry.
Was that Samsho?
Oh no, the beginning of Grand Blue Rising.
I would have uninstalled the game. I would have.
See,
I did that shit with Undernight. Original Undernight. I fucking played the game. I asked questions in the Discord. Got bodied by Red Blade. He told me to get good. I uninstalled the game immediately.
Oh my god.
So I think
Blade, bro.
I have a pretty traditionalist attitude, and I'm pretty harsh because I understand what mindset is best for self-improvement, and like I think you can open the door for people to have the opportunity to get better, but you can't make someone.
You can't have them walk through it.
You can't make
Yeah.
someone. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make
That's
it to
the same.
drink.
Yeah,
And
yeah, that's
the main Discord's got a lot of people, a lot of thirsty horses. But it's like, I ultimately think it was like that Umi Show tweet that was really controversial, right?
oh lordy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
we talked about that actually.
at the end of the day, top players congregate around each other. Kinda like
yeah.
JoJo stand users being compelled toward each other, like it's just how.
There's some smaller steps in between, but yes.
And it's like, the actual truth of the matter is that the best way to get better is to play people better than you or on your level, and like, there's no politicizing that. There's no, like, that's not a social justice thing. It's just like, nobody needs to include you. There was a tweet a couple days ago whining about like top player parties in hotel rooms.
I think it was a Cold Fusion's tweet, how clicky or whatever. I forgot.
Yeah.
I think I saw it. The main takeaway I would want with this is that people are people. People are complex, but depending on your level of patience, there is a balance that can be maintained. Again, just because of my tendencies, and also because I was a teacher, I will try at least. And you can actually, I've had to explain this to people with my local scene as well, because again, being in that position of you be accommodating enough to bring people in, let people try something, don't be a jerk, answer questions if they are asked, from there, it is up to the person. Whether or not they want to learn, whether or not they want to vibe, whether or not they even are a decent enough person to vibe. And either things work out or they don't.
I think a lot of people who come play it and then leave and want the sympathy of that player, I think because they gain sympathy somewhere else. Like, oh, if you don't give me sympathy, I'm not going to continue to play your game type bullshit. And it's like, that's just not how that's going to work. Right? You're going to lose gracefully like the rest of us. And I mean,
That's modern MGC. That's why it sucks.
Like, I come from New York, so you guys already know how the vibes were in 2007 and shit, right? You know, the Justin Longs and the Sanfords and shit.
Oh boy.
You know, you're no one's sharing their fucking tech. Nobody's if Sanford found the fly combo in Marvel vs. Capcom 2, he's not giving you that combo. Like, you're not knowing that he could do it until you get caught in it. Right? Like, that's just how it is. And then you're not gonna be like, oh, Sanford, hey man, you beat me pretty good, man. So can you teach me how you did that? He's gonna be like, no, go away. No. Like, so, like, I know the mindset is awful, but they're not gonna, like, Justin Wong and Sanford when they were younger, they're not gonna give you the tech. You have to kind of like earn that tech, you know. Exactly. So I mean, if you join the Discord, you're like, Maki, I went 0-30 against you. I'm so bad. And now you expect Maki to be like, don't worry, man. Keep playing and you'll do good. Maki's going to be like, okay.
That's what he's going to say. Okay.
Yeah, probably I wouldn't even like reply or anything.
Exactly. See that?
Oh, wait, dang.
You hear that? You see? Maki said he wouldn't even fucking reply. Exactly. Because he doesn't want to deal with it. Right? He's going to move on. It's just, I don't know, bro. It's just not worth it these days. You know, people coming in and trying to get sympathy, it's not worth it. You don't want to learn the game. You want a pity party. And a lot of us is not here for it.
Well,
So
okay, I do want
Or go ahead, sorry.
No, I was just going to jump in real quick and say, if we're talking about the FGC at large at this point, one thing that is different is that, in general, fighting games are a much more, like, solitary existence in that, like, it's a one-on-one thing, right? So even back in the day, like, you know, I'm in SoCal, and we had the strong Third Strike scene at Family Fun Arcade. And, like, it was funny because when Third Strike was popping, everybody was, like, you know, getting each other's face popping off, whatever. But then as the FGC started to die off a little as time went on, like, they found that they couldn't do that anymore because you couldn't alienate the people that were, like, left. Like, it kind of got to the point where it's like you wanted to, like, talk trash or whatever, and then, but you couldn't pop off too hard. You're like, no, don't go. Because, like, you know, everybody's leaving anyways to play something else, you know? So we are always kind of walking that fine line in the modern FGC. So it takes a gentle touch, we'll say. That's just my take.
You pop off on somebody, it's like, why did he pop off on me? I just wanted to play the game.
Well, again, people are
not even that.
complex.
Like, just say, like, if somebody, like, pops off and, like, no, man, you suck type of thing. But then you're like, all right, I guess I'll just stop playing, you know? That's the stuff I'm talking about, not, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, not everyone naturally can pick up on and adapt to, like, social dynamics. That's a whole other thing. The social complexities of stuff like that.
And that was also my rebuttal to the whole, you know, R word, right? So, like, you know, it's people
like a ghost.
People want the satisfaction of being hyped. They don't want what comes with it, which is the pop offs and the shit talking and the trash. B-boy, I will tell you, you don't know how good it felt to trash talk with you. It felt phenomenal. Right? Like, I want to just tell you, thank you for that. You know, because
again, I'm a patient guy, and
you know,
I know it's not from a place of hate, so I know where it is.
The only other person I really do this with is Bubba, right? So I mean, and Bubba's okay. I can't say that. So,
say it, bitch.
I mean, if you're gonna say something, let us know so I can put.
I was about to
say it with your chest. Do it.
I was about to. I'm trying to save the podcast on Scrub Sidebot's behalf.
Don't say it with your whole chest. Say it.
Just do that. Don't edit anything. Just put the Third Strike parries out.
Oh nah, no, don't do that.
There's gonna be a lot of parries if he does it.
Gonna be Evo Moment 37 all over again.
Yeah.
What server is that? And I need that.
I don't know. Let me see.
So in
I'll tell you
regards,
after, because I don't know how to see the server here. But
What is
yeah.
this one?
9/11.
What is this?
What is that?
what?
Stop
Please
spamming it.
stop.
I'm not.
We're trying
Do
to
not hit mine in my server.
podcast.
Do not hit mine in my
All
server.
right,
please.
Evo. Please, Evo. Okay. So
Yes. So main takeaway: yes, there are some tourists. There are some people with varying degrees of bad mentalities. In fact, whoever is watching and listening, make sure you have a good mentality. And if you're not here to learn, you're just here to vibe, then be honest about it. Just say so. Look, I'm not really a sweat lord. I just want to play some games. Okay, understandable. We'll get you to some beginners or whatever. There's varying solutions to this. We'll just
It's
have
like
to
that.
see
It's like that one guy that's in the Discord that absolutely fucking dislikes Scrub, right? Like, it's like
Wait, who?
There's somebody in the Discord.
I can't say his name, Scrub.
Jack Cowboy. It's Jack Cowboy. You can say his
Yeah,
name.
it's Jake Cowboy.
Oh yeah, that was just a guess. I didn't know you were talking.
Yeah,
That guy's a
it's like,
shitter to everybody, though.
You don't even have a reason to fucking dislike Scrub, right? Like, what is your reason? And it's like it's just because he plays bike and he's a sweat lord. It's like
Well, no offense, but Cowboy seems like an unhappy hater in general. I don't even mean that in like a mean way, but Cowboy always seems like they have something to complain about. They might be the Leffen of this Discord.
What
No,
the Leffen's-
character
Leffen's-
does he use?
Levin's good at fighting
Character.
games, so that's a difference.
he's his.
I just
Juve.
I'm gonna
So
talk
that's here.
about something
Maki, go ahead.
about Evo. So I was a little bit discouraged of thinking about the future of the game. I mean, being Evo
yeah.
and then the uncertainty of maybe having a tournament. I don't know, maybe Frosty. We really don't know, and especially because of my performance. But that is something that I know what I did wrong, and basically I just underestimated the tournament on day 2 on finals, which was a complete mistake from my part, because obviously this was evil. Everybody will
Everyone's
play
bringing it. Right.
the best they can, and for me, I was under the mentality that this will be a walk in the park, because I beat everybody here pretty consistently, so I just gonna win this easy peasy, which was not the right mentality at that point.
You think I'm like Scrub side by
I
hang
had-
around that dude too much.
I had the right mentality the day before,
Comedian.
but since everything was going my way, and I was like, okay, I mean, all right, yeah, I think I pretty much got it.
Well, yeah, you literally said
But-
that in the interview. In fact, that things were going your way, and you seemed really confident.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah,
But I should
Samsho-
have maintained that mentality through Sunday. Probably could have gone better, because I could be like more focused. Because I noticed that I started like doing like just careless, being more careless, like doing mistakes like I usually don't do when I play focused. And I was like, yeah, there's no way this or that person's gonna be aware that I'm gonna do this, and be ready to punish, which was a mistake.
That's what I like about. That's the one thing I like about Samsho. Anyone can get it. You don't know. Like, bro, I was super confident that I was gonna beat B-Boy when he picked Biken. Super confident. I was hella
Right.
confident, bro. Bro. If you at our levels, bro, anybody can get it. Anybody.
There's something I was gonna admit, but I don't know if it would make things worse or not.
Do it. Sounds spicy.
Say it. Yeah,
I
say
feel
it.
like Scrub probably noticed.
Mhm.
That 5C in the corner, that was supposed to be a Kabari. You were dashing forward, so you would have got hit regardless. But yeah, that 5C was not intentional.
Oh, I don't
That was
even
supposed to be
remember.
a
I don't remember a lot from the matches.
The woes of playing Biken and pressing buttons too fast.
Oh, you were supposed to do a command, the grab, the claw, right?
Yeah, the claw, Cabre.
And
Yeah.
I got 5 seed
I
instead.
got
I
5
remember.
seed.
Yeah, that happens to me a lot too. When I play Biken, I'll try to do the claw and I'll get 5 seed instead.
I don't understand why that happens.
It's probably because you did the input too fast. I think.
Really
Oh, it's
do it
because
too
if you get 5C instead of Kabara, you miss the down back.
Hmm.
That's what. That's like.
I
Because
thought you can skip
you're also
the
playing
diagonal.
on leverless, right? So yeah, that's a
Yeah.
very common mistake. Because of that, you're missing one diagonal.
But it's the
So,
Samsho,
yeah.
you're supposed to be able to skip diagonals. It's a shortcut.
No, nah.
Not all characters.
Really.
You
Yeah.
can do that. You can do that with
Bikens-
Ukiyo though. You can cross cut Ukiyo, Salami if you really want to.
God,
Vikings have
SNK.
circles are really strict.
Well, what I was gonna say is like, well, I felt like, okay, what's gonna happen with the game? When's the next big tournament gonna happen? And then they announced like, okay, Evo LA, right? But what at the first moment it was like, oh yeah, more Evos, maybe more opportunities of having like Samsho there in some way. Okay, that sounds good. But then I saw the dates. It was February next year.
No.
Evo
So,
LA
one
is
of
an
them is a
awards
ceremony.
Yeah,
One of them is the one in February is a ceremony.
Yeah. It's not a tournament.
Oh,
it's an
okay.
awards show.
Some kind of award show, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Unfortunately, one in LA is an award show.
Dang it.
I was kind of excited.
Oh,
for it.
okay. Never mind that, because I was like thinking, okay, so they are doing Evo LA the same month that Frosty Fastings is usually happening. Well, that's probably not gonna go well.
Nah, it's an
Sometimes.
award ceremony,
Okay.
and I think most likely, I'm hoping, but I think it's a good way to think about it. I think France, obviously, Samsho will be there, and then obviously the regular Evo, right? Samsho is probably always going to be there unless it's just not one day.
I
Because-
get the feeling like Rick likes Samsho in some sort of way, because he keeps like putting Samsho on his tournaments.
I actually think that's
Combo
more
Breaker.
like more Tong and not Rick, because like
Really?
yeah, I actually
Okay.
spoke to Tong at Combo Breaker, and I like went to pick up my plaque, and yeah, he just happened to be there, and then yeah, he talked about like how much he noticed the work I was putting in and stuff, and like
Well, that's good.
so like I think he like follows the game a bit, right? So
Man,
I
Right.
guess it's a good thing that Dunk, it's like becoming the monopoly of the tournament organizing, I guess.
that's
'Cause-
so on that point, I actually agree. Like, it's really stupid when you think about it, because we're actually pulling the numbers. Like, Samsho is getting pretty good numbers at majors. Like,
Mhm.
we had
Yeah, we missed 2 more at Evo. We would have 64-man bracket.
Oh, I got some words for that.
Even KK wasn't happy about it neither. KK's like, what? You telling me they couldn't do an open reg and get 2 more people?
well, why would they?
Like, what the
They
fuck?
never do that. Why would they do open range?
Yeah. He was just kind of like just saying, right? Like,
Well,
come
it's more-
on, 2 more people, 64-man bracket. Come on, Samsho.
Yeah, but I'll bring it up later. But
So yeah, my point is like, we're pulling objectively. We're pulling the numbers. We had 55 at Frosty. We had 73 at Combo Breaker, 63 at Evo. Like, I actually think people don't want to admit Samsho would pull the same or better numbers as a lot of games.
Mhm.
Like, the games that are obviously the favorite of certain TOs. Like, if you look at, especially, one of the biggest things that pisses me off is CDO, because it's like, it's so obvious.
Yeah.
It's so obvious that all the games are just shit you Bailey chose, right? Like, CVS2 is always there because it's his favorite game, even though CVS2 like isn't that consistent at tournaments, or at least not compared to Third Strike. There's like random rhythm games, right, that no one cares about, but like Jabali happens to be a fan of them. They had like Urgaze last year, which is like that Final Fantasy fighter, and it's like this isn't a serious game, and it's taking your spot away from a game that could really use the representation.
Is Samsho at every CEO?
No, Samsho has never ever been an official CEO game at like the big CEO.
Yeah,
Right.
there's gonna be there was like one time, but then COVID happened.
But recently,
Yeah.
Samsho was at CEO, right?
Well,
No, it was a
game.
side game.
It was a side game, but there was medals for it, right?
Yeah, but it was a side game. It was like literally this year it was Tao won, and it was like Blue Thunder in second place or something. And Tao does not play. He hasn't played in over a year. Even a year ago when he got second at Evo, he wasn't playing. Right.
Yeah. He says he doesn't need. I spoke to him. He said he doesn't play
Yeah.
the game anymore.
But the thing is that they have like CEO and CEO Taku, and I don't know why they don't put it like on CEO Taku.
Holy
It was there.
face.
It hasn't been at CEO Taku for like.
The very
Well,
first year
no,
it
that's-
was at Taku, and then
Yeah,
never
yeah.
again. I think Jabali just doesn't.
Otaku is supposed to be like the anime theme. That's been always
Yeah.
been the anime theme game.
Yeah.
But this year, CEO Otaku's lineup makes literally no sense.
It's because it's literally just like Jabali's favorite games, and he doesn't give a shit about Samsho.
Yeah.
Oh
It's really
my
stupid because
God.
it's like it would have gotten good numbers. Like Florida plays Samsho, right?
Yeah.
It's pretty dumb. It's not very fair. It's like no matter what we do, it's like how are people supposed to say like put in the work you want to see when we do that, and we can't do it anyways because we can't. The people in power won't give us a shot. It's really stupid. And it's like, you know, I love this game, and you know, despite everything, despite how seriously I take it, despite my accolades, I play primarily just because I love it. But like, I kind of just don't know if I can really justify, especially since like my work situation is so up in the air. I kind of don't know if I'm going to be able to justify flying for like a side tournament versus a
Yeah, right.
because like
Yeah.
straight up, I'm not afraid to say this. Like, main games are more important than side tournaments. Like,
Yep.
they get
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
more exposure, more money, more players, a trophy, a real stream.
Combo Breaker Samsho was the main game, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
Right?
it
I
is.
think Frosty and Combo Breaker are the only two main stage.
like
Yeah.
like do you think
Yeah.
Instinct would have flown here if Samsho wasn't a main game? Hell no. Why would you
Mm.
fly? Like,
Yeah, France has got to be expensive.
do you think Guppy would have come here? Like, look at how high profile this Evo. Like, they really did right by the game, right? But like,
Yeah, now that I think about it, Guppy flew out for a side bracket.
yeah, but like we got
Well,
like a
technically,
stage
official side bracket. I should
official
say, yeah.
side bracket. Like, yeah, you could justify it, right? Like, he got on stream and everything with like top level players, but like this were like some rinky dink side tournament where like the best players aren't even there and aren't incentivized to travel. I think it's gonna really hurt the game because like if you like look at ECT, look at CEO, the level of play is way lower, way
not,
lower.
Not
man.
even ECT. Samsho's not even there this year. Which makes no sense to me. But alright.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
like
Why have it 1 year and then have it not have it? But I think the numbers last year. How many people entered in ECT
at
last year?
30,
30.
that's pretty good.
I guess for Li Joe, it's not good enough. I guess.
But that's what I mean, right? What does L.I. Joe care about Street Fighter? Right? On Mortal Kombat. It's
Well, he
like,
cares a lot about Street Fighter. He plays the game.
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's not very
It's the
fair,
games that
right?
you
Yeah.
care about. Well, to keep this from getting too doomer, I think there are some things we may be able to do to still give Samsho some decent limelight. And well, there's things that we need to build up to, as well as trying to maintain our current standing at Evo. But now that we know, in fact, there's a good handful of us in Cali, we have some potential avenues for planning stuff. We can try and make some stuff happen, but the concerns for the game and its international presence is understandable. And actually, sorry, I might as well just bring this up now. Part of it, it's kind of just a wishing SNK cared a bit more. Like, yes, you could be like a shoulda, coulda, woulda, whatever. But when I found out about what happened with Skullgirls, it was getting me wondering, like, if SNK is going to do anything or if anything's going to happen. Because, I don't know, for those who don't know, Skullgirls ended up getting a seemingly random massive pop bonus from Hidden Variable.
Yeah.
And people brought it up jokingly, but I think it's actually true that a lot of it is because of the support to the mobile game. And basically, like how we brought up before that Samsho was like 2 people away from being the top 64, like 64-man bracket. Skullgirls had less than that, but what they did was Skullgirls, it was under the 64, so it did top 3 payout, but the massive pop bonus got paid out to top 8. Yeah, so that was like, I mean, I was happy for my homie. Shout outs to EOL, one of the Skullgirls OGs. He still got top 6. He's my GOAT. But when I was hearing that from him, it was making me wonder, like, there was like no SNK sponsorship thingy for this at all.
I don't know what SNK does is so weird. So like last year's Frosty 2023, I got plaque, and then Combo Breaker had no plaque and no pot bonus. So I thought looks like they just aren't doing plaques anymore. And then this year's Frosties, I didn't get a plaque. And then a Combo Breaker, I did get a plaque.
And a massive like bot bonus.
Yeah, you guys are talking
massive-
about
Nobody
it.
like knew about it.
Like 1,000 had to be like $1,000. None of us knew about it, and we all got way more money than we should
Yep.
have. Just like,
Bro,
why,
that
why
shit-
would they not like announce this?
That shit was greasy, bro. I loved it. I was like, oh, I got a medal. What the fuck?
I think I got more money than first place Evo. Like second place Combo Breaker, I got like more or less the same or a little bit more, maybe a little bit less than first place Evo Samsho. So that was
wild.
yeah.
bro,
Yeah,
bro,
I
got third place. I got 250, bro.
Yep.
I was like, what the
Oh,
fuck is this?
You got like 250. Okay, so you got the first place Evo.
Yeah, I got 250.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm
Scrub-
wondering.
I think
I
Scrub
don't-
said he had like 600 or something, right?
I got like 750.
Yeah.
Canadian, not US. So about
Oh.
600 US or something.
Yeah, because you have to pay taxes, right?
Yeah, I got taxed quite a bit. from-
Yeah. So yeah, you have to. Yeah, it's definitely 600 or more that you got because they only tax you for $600 direct or more.
Well, at Evo this year, the SNK booth and all SNK media was like entirely focused on City of the Wolves.
City of Wolves, yeah. That shit.
Very little on
If you're good at that game, man, even if you start out and you're good at that game, you're gonna make a hell of a lot of money in the beginning.
That's another really annoying thing was they established last year the official tournament series, and they did it twice. They did it at both Evos, and then this year, that entire thing was just like completely abandoned, with like no mention of it.
Are you back?
And it was like, I don't understand. Like, it's really bad that they won't communicate stuff like this, right? It makes it feel like it's hard to trust them.
Yeah, I didn't want this to go like in a doomer direction, but it's coming from a place of like genuinely wondering, wanting to ask, like, what is going on? It seems like things are so inconsistent, and now with City of the Wolves, basically, I'm wondering. So, well, see, Maki, now you're getting me wondering if Samsho is basically gonna be a forgotten child, like how DNF is to Nexon.
That's the thing. It's not what they are saying. I mean, they say one thing during interviews, but they don't show it. Like they, I believe it was like a couple of years ago. They want Samurai Shodown to be a game that it's played for many years, according to their own words, because that is why they went all the way out to implement like rollback and stuff like that, that was on the roadmap at the very beginning, but then COVID happened. That's what they basically told us. But they continued after COVID with the rollback stuff, because they wanted the game to be played like for many years. That just made me think that they are not planning to release another Samurai Shodown game, like fighting game, anytime soon. So they want to keep that one there as one of the like big ones right now of their company. But at the same time, they are just not showing any interest, and they keep toying with the idea of, okay, yeah, we might want to do an SWC. We might put Samurai Shodown, show the support, blah blah blah, all these nice things that they say, but they are not showing any of yeah. If I tell you this, and you like don't know the context and just went to Evo, you will just tell me, no man, they're just gonna go with City of Wolves and that's it. It's how it goes. I mean, it's what they are showing. So this is just one thing that they are saying to the public, and the other things that they are showing. So I don't know. I really don't know, because yeah, again, they didn't mention anything about SWC, Samsho being there. I mean, there's already the SWC tournament for, well, the qualifiers for KOF. I mean, that's already established and people are like qualifying and stuff, but nothing has been said about Samsho or any other games.
That's not happening for Samsho. It's already too late.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Oh, and also, let me just put it on the table real quick, well, since we're kind of talking about it. I sincerely hope the new Art of Fighting game is not a fighting game, because they're going to be pulled every which way. So,
I don't think it will be. I think it's going to be an RPG as well.
Hopefully, or like Yakuza or something. No, the new Samsho is going to be the action.
Means a lot of things. It could be all sorts of different games.
Yeah.
Base game. I guess time will tell. But I think, well, I'd want to encourage everyone to, if you still love the game, play the game. And we kind of just gotta keep doing our own thing. Go to what you can. If you have the facilities, run what you can.
And I'll echo the point made earlier by B-Boy that it was really awesome hanging out with everybody, meeting everybody for the first time. I've met Healing Vision before last year. I think we met Maki once as well, but it was just awesome talking to everybody, getting some great advice, and just in general being around people who you have, a common love in common with. It was just really nice and fun, and thank you all. It was cool.
No, thank you. I had to keep it real with some people. I thought I was not really gonna have fun this year, because at first it felt like it was just gonna be a business trip. I was going in serious gamer mode. I want to try to win. Got to do full combo socializing stuff. Talking to big wigs or whoever. It really felt like it was going to be a business trip, but it was a pleasant surprise that, like, silly antics and everything included, it was genuinely fun. In fact, I still regret not entering Lumina, because even during one of the days I was sitting there and I was like, dang, I want to play some Melty Blood. And I did get to eventually sit down. I had a super long set with a Japanese alco player. Even just sitting and vibing doing that. This was really fun, and I really appreciate y'all. I think this was the best Evo for me personally.
So far, yeah.
Yeah.
It was I agree with that. For me, it was I would say pretty fun Evo. One of the betters, because yeah, last year it was not so great, and the fact that I didn't care about any other game made things better, because I had like more time I did like okay this year. I did the bracket thing, like TOing several games, which was pretty fun because I got to see several types of hype moments during like ThunderStruck, and I think I did one for KOF, so it was pretty cool, and I got to like just get to see what's Evo like had at that weekend, because last year it was like running from one place to another. I'm a play bracket for Street Fighter 6, then I have to play a couple of matches for Samurai, then I get to go back and see where my other pool is for Street Fighter 6, and it was just not a pleasant experience. But this year, I mean, I got to hang with every one of you. Like we got to eat, or we got to play some casuals. It was pretty fun. This time, I got a good time. Also, like talking with new players a little bit. Try to have them like feel a little bit more welcome, because I got to play a couple of people during pools, which were clearly like not new to the game, but they were like, oh man, I don't know. I mean, they like recognized me, and they were like, oh yeah, I know you're gonna beat me. And I was like, no, don't worry about it. You just play. And I was trying to do like small talk to ease the tension stuff, and they like had a good time like playing. I mean, even they lost, they didn't like went like, I don't know, mad or anything. They were like, oh, it's nice to meet you, it was a great game, I'm gonna play more, things like that. I enjoyed pretty much the whole experience.
Yeah.
Tournament play, refereeing, the finals, all the hanging out, playing casuals, everything, trash talking. Everything was great.
I have an honest question for everybody here, except for Bubba, because he's just gonna play Valorant. What? Let's say next year, Samsho, God forbid, it diminishes or whatever. What would you guys do? Like, if Samsho kind of like tournament scene wise, kind of like dies, or it's only at one or two tournaments. Like, let's say it's at Frosty's and Combo Breaker, and maybe Evo. What?
I could see myself playing, like, honestly, even if it's completely non-competitive, just hanging around in the Xbox lobbies and pressing buttons. Like, I feel like I could do that.
So you guys wouldn't pick up on like another game?
Well,
you wouldn't like.
That's the thing, right? I feel like I could still play it, but like another fighting game might take my focus. And there's about 3 candidates right now, right? Like Hunter, 2X KO, and Fatal Fury. All 3 of those games potentially. Like, I don't know what will happen, and there's been times before I've looked forward to a game and decided I don't like it. Kind of like Granblue being the biggest example, but like that's kind of how I think could happen, right? I'll probably always play at least a bit, not like, I don't know.
For me, this is a game that I would like to play like whenever I can, regardless of what new games are like out there. Because to be honest, this is a game that I like. It's not just me playing because of it's the new trend or because it's everybody's playing it. No, this is a game that I enjoy, that I like playing with people, and even like playing it by myself. I mean, I don't know. This is in about 12 years, I think this is one of the games that I really enjoy, and it's because like I don't care if nobody plays it. I'm gonna still play it because I like to play this game. It's not a matter of, oh yeah, it's relevant, it's gonna be on this and that tournament. No, it's just because it makes me like, I always find new things. It makes me like theorize and think about new stuff, and I always try to come up with, okay, let me try this or that. Let's see if this works. it just makes me feel like in some way it's productive. Like I like playing it. I like being like just thinking about the game, playing the game. It's just a game that I like, and that's it. And I would like to be playing it like for the most time that I can, even if nobody's playing it. It's something that I would like to go back to and keep playing it, even if
I will say I agree with you. Samsho does give us satisfaction.
Yeah.
Of like
And
I
it's
remember in
not
the
that-
beginning.
One
there
thing
was-
is not that cheap. Like the new games always look for like quick satisfaction. Like, okay, you get this combo right the first time. Okay, yeah, you're good, man. This game gives you satisfaction, but it's not like just immediate gratification. You have to like know a little bit about this and that. Okay, it has easy execution. I give you that for some of the characters, most of the characters, but I mean, once you understand the game, once you understand like neutral and concepts and whatever it is, you start like getting that real like gratification. Okay, I'm doing this right. I'm doing this wrong, but I know maybe how to overcome that and become better.
So does any of the
So
newer games catch your eye? If Samsho was the kind of the
I mean,
steer?
I always like to try new games and then just go through all the honeymoon period and then just objectively say I like this game or I don't like this game. That happened with Street Fighter 6. I mean, it was like, okay, yeah, I will play this game. Okay, I'm kind of doing okay with it, but it's really not something that I would really like play as my main game. It's more like, okay, no, I don't really like this game. It's like, okay, I can play one game or two games and then it's just annoying and frustrating.
So before
not-
Samsho, what were you playing? Were you playing anything serious before Samsho?
Yeah, I played several things actually. I played like Dragon Ball Fighters. I played a little bit of 5, but I got just tired of it because it was the same thing over and over again. And I was like, nah. Then Dragon Ball Fighters, because I'm a huge Dragon Ball fan, you know, because Mexico
Yeah, because you're
loves Dragon
Mexican.
Ball.
Yep.
Yeah. So I was like all into it, and I was doing pretty well. I actually like won. I remember, you. I don't know if you guys remember when Panda Global was still a thing, and they like came up with a worldwide league or some sort. That the person who won that that league over like a year, it was like several tournaments, and you like keep winning tournaments, and you will like getting points, and then whoever got the most points got a trip, got a free trip to Evo, and then some merch and stuff like that from Panda Global and Start GG. Well, at that point it was still like Smash GG, but well, turns out I won that shit and I got my Evo flight and everything, but they still owe me my merch. So and they are like just avoiding me. They are not giving me my merch that they promised. So yeah, at some point I was like, yeah, you know what? I don't care. I just got my prize from my plane ticket to Evo and my my stay, and that's it.
Did you try any of the games at Evo? Goro or Hunter x Hunter or
The new ones.
yeah, the new
I
ones?
tried.
Did
I
you-
tried. Yeah, I tried a little bit of 2X and City of Wolves, and again they felt like okay-ish, but I would like to wait until they release so I can again.
What about Zero? What about Dragon Ball Zero? Anything?
No, I didn't try that one. The lines were like, no. I just didn't want it to stay like in line for that many hours. But yeah, the other two, I think I will play them, but I don't know. I just need to play them for a while and then decide like, okay, do I really like this game outside of the hype, outside of the people playing it, outside of all the external factors that like overhype that title? Then I decide, okay, do I really want to spend time playing this game or no? And if the answer is yes, okay, well, of course. But if the answer is no, then yeah, let's just try the new thing, another thing. And that's how I do it.
All right. Anybody else? If the question again is, if no one listened, if Samsho isn't, let's say, I wouldn't say isn't around, but if it diminishes next year, is there any of the new games that have caught your eye? And if not, what are you going to be doing?
Okay, so I do want to jump in on this one. So actually, first off, I want to talk about Guppy in particular, because I did ask him if he had any specific interest in, City of the Wolves, and he basically said no. And so I asked him like why, and he basically told me he only plays Samsho and Fatal Fury Special, like the old Fatal Fury, right?
Yeah.
And those are the two games that's pretty much it. And in a weird roundabout way, I had a level of respect for that. That's just like unapologetically like, nope, I only play these two games. These are the only ones I like. I'm not going to waste my time with anything else, right? So having that said, personally, I feel like I'm probably going to go in pretty hard on City of the Wolves. I love Fatal Fury in general. One of my favorite fighting games of all time is Real Bout 2. So like I'm probably going to play a bit of that, but at the same time, I know I'm always going to be playing Samsho whenever I can as well. So I think like basically I'm probably going to play a lot of City of the Wolves, but I'm always going to be down to play, Samsho when we got a good room going like we had earlier today. Like I'm down, it's there's something about this game that offers an experience that not many other fighting games can. And even like, something like brand new, I don't think the design mentality is there to make them like this anymore. So I think like I'm pretty content just to keep playing it, even if the scene kind of like diminishes, That's just me, though.
That's good to hear.
Yeah. I'll always be around, being a thorn in your sides.
Anybody else want to chime in?
Well, I need to go in a bit, actually. So is it okay if I leave off on answering that question?
Sure.
Well, people that know me know I've always been a French bread shill, pretty much. Samsho, it's been a hard question to answer, but I still feel like Samsho has stayed my favorite gameplay wise. Like we said, Samsho is different, and some people I try to give context and explain, but people think I'm memeing that Samsho is my honest game. The reason why Samsho is my main focus and my favorite focus competitively is it's my honest game. This is the game that I can go to very little, if not no, like tomfoolery, no plus frames, 8-way guess for game shenanigans. Like things have consequences, and I'm rewarded for outplaying the frick out of you. That's why I like this game so much. So, like Hillian said, I'll always be playing it probably, unless there's a Samsho Spirits 2 and SNK's not stupid and they bring Woo back like they should. We'll see what happens with that. But in the meantime, I'll always be down to play it. I'll always be down to run it within my capability. I can't guarantee how reliable of a TO I will be in the coming days, but I will continue to run what I can. Competitively outside of Samsho, again, I'm a French bread show. Like Melty Blood and Uni are like the number 2 and 3 spots right now for me. I'm gonna, now that Evo's done, I'm gonna actually try and sit down, be thoroughly going through, trying to get better at Uni. I'm always down to play Type Lumina, as silly as that game is. Hisui is my like second favorite fighting game waifu of all time. Playing her is so fun. Granblue Rising, I actually really like it as a fighting game package, but competitively, I don't know if I feel like dealing with
That game sucks.
I guess
Damn.
It sucks. Like Granblue, I think honestly Granblue is one of the best fighting games out, but
Bro's lying. Anyone
not.
can cook, bro.
no, but that's the thing about honestly,
That's why you
it's
like
hard-
it.
6
You
out.
can cook.
6
That's why
out.
you like it. You can
6
cook.
out.
I don't even cook. I'm a Narmaya tryhard.
You
Listen,
suck.
shut up. Listen, the thing about Granblue, it's actually a modern fighting game trend in general, aside from Samsho, is a lot of times developers, what they'll do is they kind of hand you like powerful things, be it characters or system mechanics. They kind of just give you stuff to be a problem, and then it's up to you to do all this homework and guessies to just deal with it.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine listening to B-Boy, best Woo player in the States, thinks Granblue is the best game of all time? The fuck?
I did.
Bro said it's up to you to do
Get
homework.
ready.
Oh my god.
Bro said
I will
homework.
go on
Welcome to
record
the
and say
fantasy
that
zone. Get ready.
Granblue actually is like the second best fighting game package as a whole right now.
No, it's not. What are you
Yes,
talking
it
about?
is. Everything that
Steven, I think we're gonna have to kill this guy.
To sum it up, Granblue, like Kelly even got mad at me pointing about how bad of a package Samsho is. Samsho is an amazing game gameplay wise, but it is a terrible fighting game package. Granblue does the opposite of that. It has a free-to-play version with rotating characters. It has freaking Fall Guys as a free-to-play side game. It has actually really good tutorial. Like Granblue as a package is good, which is why Granblue, I don't really want to care about it competitively. I want to have fun just playing the game for what it has. That's what
I
I'm
would
saying.
say. I would say if we're talking about good packages, I would say like Tekken and Street Fighter have really good packages. Actually,
Oh, absolutely, yeah. In fact, I think Street Fighter 6 is probably the best package like ever. Period.
Yeah.
I think I'd agree with that.
Street Fighter 6 is actually insane.
I mean the training mode alone, right? Like we got a basic training mode, and the training mode, which I understand where Samsho was going, assuming I'm giving the benefit of the doubt that they were not being lazy. Samsho's training mode is very basic and very easy to learn. Unlike all the bigger games where like there's 101 things to like learn. There's a hitbox viewer, which would have been nice because like, I have the dev version of Samsho. Like there's a hitbox viewer. There's a whole bunch of other
Bro,
stuff.
when I told my friends what SNK pulled of accidentally putting in the hitboxes, and they're like, "My B, we didn't mean to leave that there." My friends, they were like, "Bro, why do you play this game? Like, you can't justify that."
I think every fighting game should have a hitbox viewer in it.
Yes, it should be mandatory.
Yeah.
Why is Skullgirls one of the only freaking games with an in-game hitbox viewer? That's crazy.
It's because SNK doesn't understand like the way they think about it. SNK is very old school, and I think they
They're
have
so
this.
boomer, it's actually painful.
They have this mindset that like the game will stand on its own, right? It just needs to be a game. So the gameplay and like the design philosophy is really good, and then every single thing that's not the actual gameplay is like so awkward and behind the times and cumbersome and incomplete because I don't think they understand why that stuff is important,
They really don't.
and that's like it really adds up, and it's very like some of the stuff missing from the training mode actually really pisses me off. Like there's no health setting, reversal options don't work off of guard crush.
There's so
A
much
lot of stuff like that.
This is why SNK honestly needed to do like a Samurai Spirits Ronin edition or something, because they need to take everything that they learned from KOF 15 and even the stuff that you see that they're doing with City of the Wolves and fix your current freaking game.
I mean, the problem was that
Bitch, be happy. They gave you guys an RPG when I think Yoshi Tor is the main
The problem.
I mean, cool. I'm gonna play it. But come on, bro.
The problem with that is that requires them to spend money, and it's become pretty obvious in context if you look at. I think we talked about this last time too. It's pretty obvious in context if you look at how the rollback was handled. They just don't really want to spend any more money on the game.
Yeah, the prince probably doesn't want them spending any more money on the game either.
So that's just
Fiddlesticks.
it sucks, but most games have life cycles, and most games
Fucking black dude.
And-
Fiddlestick.
support ends for most games, right? Like it's games people play, they haven't been updated in 20 years. They have never gotten any post-launch updates like Third Strike, like Melee, and I don't think that's going to like stop the game from being supported. But at the same time, we need to accept that the game is how it is right now, and it's not
Yeah,
going to change.
No offense, but this game does not have the foundation of having standing power like freaking Melee or like.
Unfortunately,
Samsho is
yeah.
cool.
Like, yeah, you're right.
the moment they fired their character specialist team, the game was dead.
I
The
mean,
moment that happened, it was GG's.
literally, there hasn't been the last actual like game update was August of 2021, and you've still got people asking for balance changes. Like they're clearly support for the game is clearly ended, and they've Kaiser's pretty much said as much. So people gotta like start living in reality and accepting.
Kaiser actually, it's funny. Kaiser told me when we was in Japan. Kaiser said, "I'm tired of people asking me for balance changes. I'm tired of explaining to people that we don't have that team anymore. He's like, you don't even know how many people I've blocked because they wouldn't stop asking me. He's like, I've blocked tons of people on Twitter because of it. They keep asking, and I'll just block them after a while. He even told me this before, like he got me as a Q&A. He was like, I'm gonna put you in as a Q&A. Don't ask me for balance changes, or I'll block you. I was like, all right, you got it.
God dang.
The bigger thing I'm concerned about is that it looks like certain bugs might not be fixed, which is that's really bullshit because that's a who left?
Maki.
Oh, okay, I'll still luego. I'm gonna have to delete his thingy from the image. He's gone.
He's probably gonna come back. He's probably gonna come back.
No, he said he gotta leave.
Oh.
Oh yeah, well I gotta leave too.
I'll still
But
I'm a
without
dips and
this being too doomer, play Samsho. It is a good game. Try it out, and like if you are down to learn, just ask questions. Know the story. Play Samsho. It's a good game. If you want to learn, just ask. If you don't want to learn, just admit it. It's okay. We can vibe. I can knowledge check you with Woo. You can put the Woo copy pasta in the chat. We can have a good time.
The most important thing to know is just don't be like Jack Cowboy.
Wait, hold on. We didn't get the sorter units point yet. So the sorter unit. The question is, if Samsho kind of like dissolves next year, is there any games you're interested in, and what will you be doing if the game kind of dissolves next year? Like, is there any other games you're going to be putting your time into, or?
Yeah, well, I know Samsho community in general seems kind of mixed on Street Fighter 6, but I actually really love Street Fighter 6, but not as
What
much
the
as
fuck? Steven, I think we're gonna have to kill this guy.
Well, damn!
It's sick. I love that game. I think.
Oh,
But I think Samurai Shodown is a lot better, a lot more fun, and I would much rather play Samurai Shodown. But if that's not an
Bro's
option,
trying to butter us up.
Marvel 2. Since we
Oh,
got
I
our
love
collection,
Marvel 2.
we're gonna get some real rollback. I love Fightcade, play on Fightcade, and Marvel 2 is my very first love. It's the greatest game of all time. So I will be on that train probably. But there's always the BYOC, the Bring Your Own Console section. We could get some paper brackets, run our own tournament for Samsho if we had to, which I think we'd probably do that. There was no community tournament for Samsho at Evo. I see us like definitely organizing our own thing. We'll go back to the lobby and do it there. You know, whatever we got to do.
I mean, okay, so here's the thing. So I've been talking to Kelly Thirsty. Obviously, I talked to him a lot, and they definitely regret not going this year. And they said they're definitely going next year. And that suite idea that we talked about is definitely going to be a thing. So, hell or high water, there will be something for Samsho. It's going to be a blast. And the most important thing I think about this Evo, I think we really established that Samsho is going to be a rallying point at Evo. We're going to have really something to focus on. We have a You Must Be There event, and I think people should be proud of accomplishing that. That's why I think it was all worth it.
Sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had this suite last year, and that was awesome. It was really cool hanging out there.
I do want to say real quick, I think one of the nice things about this game is that we truly do have a strong sense of community. If you want to be a part of the Samsho community, you can. We're always, with open arms. I know Ghost is a little burnt out on training people, totally understand that, but if you want to be here, there is a place for you, right? So the things like the suites become very appealing, because then it just kind of comes to people screwing around, playing games, having a good time. The first time I'd ever met Bubba, we were playing the games in I forget whose suite it was last year Evo, and we were just having a good time. It was Kelly, yeah, no, that was the place. Yeah, no, we were just kind of chilling, and it was a lot of fun, and I'd never met you before then, but it was cool. So
I know who homeboy was. I was like, did you enter the tournament? Hello?
But I think even in a worst case scenario, I think our sense of community is strong enough that we could have the potential to do our own thing, right? Because we keep showing up, we keep making the numbers happen. We don't need to have Street Fighter as the dangling carrot to keep us moving forward, right? And a lot of people they need multiple things. I think we have the potential. We have something special here, So that's just my take.
I agree.
Also, I want to say that Bubba doesn't know how to fucking drive.
You okay? Me and Healing Vision can gang up on you right in the fucking now.
Well,
okay.
You suck. Oh, bro, I'm from New York. I know how to drive. No, you're part of the fucking problem with the drivers in New York. You dumb fuck.
We were driving. So Scrub, listen to this shit. We're driving. The fucking GPS says turn right. My man's in the left lane.
Bro, acts like there isn't a busy ass street on my right. Why the fuck would I risk my life making this right when I can fucking make a left, take 2 minutes to make a fucking U-turn, and be safe to go straight at the light? But let me risk my life crossing 3 lanes with traffic.
You suck at explaining things like you suck at driving. Anyways, let's move on.
Healing Vision, didn't you say Ghost drove like a maniac in New York at Lunar?
That's what I was. The 2v1, bro. That's why I brought the
I'm sorry, bro, but
I did not. Here's the thing. I'm gonna just put it on the table, and I told Ghost the same thing. I don't blame him or anybody doing that, because it is so crazy in New York, and I've said this multiple times. The traffic laws in New York don't feel like laws, they feel like suggestions. People just do whatever the hell they want, and you have to survive in that environment. So it's insane out there, and it's not
I've never ever gotten into a car accident ever.
Well, because all y'all are on the same page of doing wild shit at any point in time.
I get that you think
bro's ignorant.
Fuck up, Bubba. I get that you say I drive a little nutty, but I'm not going 100 miles per hour, right? I know people who do $150.
You're right, bitch. You're going 150. That's you.
You're gonna make me say some real racist shit to you.
Do it, bitch.
I'm trying to help Scrub out by not editing my part out. But boy, let me tell you.
Shut your New York ass up.
No.
New York.
All right, let's get back to Samsho.
Out of New York, these streets will make you feel brand new. We can't even drive right.
Rice pickers.
Time to merge lanes instead of U-turn.
Is there
Yeah,
anything anybody?
I told you to ask the guy to move over to the right. You know what you do?
Bro, stop! I'm sharing my screen. I'm pulling out the paint.
Oh
Google
no,
Paint,
no.
no, Google Paint. I'm sorry. No,
Oh my god.
God.
bro.
I
I'm
have
outing
to
you.
put this on the thing. Okay, just wait. This is content. Give me a bit. Okay,
Also,
Discord.
this dude sucks at navigation. By the way, bro is a passenger princess, and he's not even doing that right.
Bro, you.
I don't want to hear it. I'm about to expose you right now. All right. So we're right here.
Yep.
There's a stoplight right
Wait,
here.
hold up. I think I can do something. Just wait. Okay, go for it.
yeah,
I got it on
go
my.
for it.
I got it on the podcast. So go
All
for
right.
it.
All right. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. So these are streets, right? Bro doesn't tell me I need to make a right turn until I'm like right here. Okay? How the fuck am I getting over here? Okay? There's a stoplight. Shut up, let me talk.
That is
Shut
a
up.
New York thing.
So
Let
you know
me
what I
talk,
did?
Ghost.
You know what I
Shut-
did?
no,
I asked
no.
the guy on the right lane. I said,
No.
"Hey,
No,
can
we're
you let
getting
me over?"
there.
The guy let me over. I said,
Can you server mute him? Let me explain first. And then you can add your bullshit. Alright. So he doesn't tell me I need to make a right turn till I'm right here? Which makes no fucking sense, right? You have one job, be a passenger princess, look at your little phone, and tell me where to go. Bro tells me to make a right here. There's a stoplight right here. There's cars everywhere here. I'm talking like bumper to bumper. Homeboy rolls down his window and talks to homie over here and says, "Hey, you mind if we cut you?" And they're just like, "Yeah, sure." I'm like, "Good going, Ghost. We only have to do that 2 more times while the light's green, dumbass." so I'm like, fuck this. I can make a left too. I listened to him at first, right? I was like, fuck it. I'm listening to him. I fucking get in this lane. I'm like, all right, we have to do it 2 more times, dumbass. How you gonna do that? Cars are going, and then he's like, go, bro. This dude wants me to 1 frame fucking link 2 lanes to make a right turn, right? He wants me to drive diagonally, and I'm like, no, I'm making this left turn. Took 1 minute to make a fucking U-turn, and then we went to our destination. Bro was mad. I added 1 minute to the destination. What a fucking idiot! Dude does not know how to drive. Bro told me to make a right turn while I'm in the left lane. In the fuck?
Yeah, that's New York style, bro.
Things like that is legitimately exactly what I was talking
Yeah, bro.
about.
That's a New York thing, bro. We do
You're
it
a
all the
bad
time.
driver. You are a bad driver.
Bro, I'm a better driver than you, bro. I don't know. what you're talking-
No, what I just described. I don't know how the fuck you still have a license.
Yo.
I'm surprised.
Everybody in New York does that. That's not. I'm not joking. Like even when I went from the airport to my hotel, like the guy was crazy. Like so, no, that's just the way New York is.
Listen, California has its thing too, so don't fucking act like
I
California.
didn't say California's perfect. I'm just
That
trying to
Wasn't even
explain
Cali.
why-
That wasn't even Cali. That was Vegas.
Actually, yeah, we're in. Yeah, that's true. Actually,
Whatever. Listen, don't worry, brother. When you come to New
No.
York, bro.
You can make fun of my driving because I'm safe when I drive. You
I'm
can make
safe
fun of
when
my
I drive,
driving
too.
all you want. You fucking suck at directions. I'm talking, I'm already in the left lane and you gotta make a right here. And I'm like, okay, let me make this U-turn. Don't let me get into the fact what happened after that. I was making fun of you at the start of the airport because of how shit you are at giving directions. And just when I thought you had the groove going, you hit me with that shit. I'm like, alright, this guy's a fucking idiot. So I pull up my phone and Google it myself. And I make a fucking U-turn. And I'm like, you know what? I don't have to look at my phone. Surely he's not this retarded, right? Bro does the same thing 3 more times before we get to our hotel.
Yeah, bro.
Bro,
You need
you
to
suck.
learn the way of New York, bro.
Bro, I'm doing multiple things that includes driving, paying attention to the road, fucking listening to just paying attention, right? Looking
You
at
know
the stop
what's crazy?
signs on the turn,
You know what's
making sure
crazy?
no idiot crashing into me.
He's complaining about
Bro
all
has
this.
one job.
He's complaining about all this, bro.
Look at his phone. Look at his phone and tell me left or right. Get to work directions, boy. You fucking suck.
Scrub. He's complaining about all this, but he let me drive his car. GG, thanks for the fun.
And to make it worse, this dude sucks. I pick him up from the airport. I got every beverage you can think of: orange juice, coffee, soda, whatever man wants. then I fucking was like, me and homie were thirsty, right? So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna walk like 5-6 minutes down the street to the 7-Eleven, grab some Gatorades, and walk 5-6 minutes back, right? Like I got him, right? I even called him. I was like, hey, what color Gatorade you want? They don't got the drink you requested.
Slippers.
And then keep in mind, I'm fucking barefoot in some chanclas, right? Because I didn't think we were going back to the venue. And then homie hits me with, oh yeah, I'm in your car. You're just gonna show up barefoot to the hangout. I'm like, you are retarded. You better grab my fucking shoes, socks, or something, you fucking bitch. And I'm now the fool's got me running in Vegas in the heat with Gatorades in my hands back so I can grab my fucking shoes before he leaves me.
I wasn't gonna leave you, no.
In my fucking car. Motherfucker.
I wasn't gonna leave you, no.
Bro is not considered at all. Bro is not considered at all.
Very, very considerate of you, Bobo. Don't tell Scrub that.
Okay, he might be considerate in his own way, but you best believe when homie said he wasn't gonna grab my shoes while being in the room with my shoes, I felt some type of way.
Well, what? That was me, right?
What?
Never mind.
I'm talking about a ghost.
Oh my god.
He was in the room with my shoes. He could have just grabbed my shoes.
I'm glad you got all of this off your chest. It was clearly bothering you, so
oh no, I talked to him about it.
Yeah, he already done yelled at me about it. I told him just get in the fucking car and shut up.
I'm gonna beat the shit out of you next time I see you.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. My name is Ghost. You can wear your calculus.
Yeah, I wore slippers the first day.
Man, you suck. I don't give a fuck. I'm not you.
But you're Hispanic, so I don't understand. Aren't you used to that shit? Papa's gonna.
All right, so in the interest of productivity, is there anything anybody else wants to say about the event?
Bro's enjoying this.
Yeah, I do want to say in sincerity, I'm happy I met you guys. I'm happy I was able to play Samsho with everybody here. Disorder Unit and Bubba.
You sound like you didn't like me.
Please shut up. Disorder Unit and Bubba. I'm happy to finally have meet you guys. It was a blast as usual. Disorder Unit, I'm very sorry for what I did to you at the Korean barbecue.
Oh my god.
Did you tell him?
Yeah, I didn't tell Scrub yet. So Scrub,
okay.
We walked in. So Disorder Unit was there first, but I guess he walked off. So we walked in, all of us, and I was like, yeah, there was a white guy looking for us. She's like, oh, that tall, lanky white guy. I said, yeah, the tall, lanky white guy looks like he's been doing cocaine. And then she just like burst out laughing, right? And I was like, oh no, wait, I didn't mean it. And then I realized
you mean it.
But she knew exactly who I was talking about, though, right? Because she knew about the guy with the long hair that looked like he did cocaine, right? So she was like, "Oh, he walked out and went that way." I was like, "Yeah, I'm good at descriptions."
Oh my! He's not gonna beat the cocaine allegations now. Oh god!
I love you guys.
Where's my tweaker?
I will say it's really cool that like everybody has like a sense of humor. No one is like upset.
Yeah. Shut your bitch ass up. Shut your bitch
The thing
ass
is, like,
up.
where I come, shut up, fucking Bowfire. Server mute your ass.
How are you gonna super mute in my server?
Yeah, I know. I was just bluffing. I was hoping he'd just take the bluff, right?
Okay.
So, whatever. So the thing is, in New York, like a lot of us do that to each other. We just kind of bullshit each other like left and right. But like, I'm happy that I could like do that to you guys, and like no one takes offense because I don't mean any harm by it. So like, I'm happy that I can like curse Bubba out and call him, and like Disorder Unit, with the cocaine. Feeling Vision, I haven't really thought of something with you yet. You've been kind of an angel. I'll figure something out sooner or later. And Scrub,
I try to be as chill as possible.
Oh god.
Scrub, I haven't really gotten to you yet. You already get half the shit that I do to you. So
Okay.
Bro was literally my girlfriend the whole trip. He kept headbutting me.
Oh yeah, I started headbutting him. Yeah, man, fuck you, Healing Vision, man. You really feel strange. Fucking, I'm like headbutting Bubba because of my ADHD is going bananas because I was bored. Like, oh, what are you doing, bro? You're like you're being his girlfriend. I'm like, what are you talking about? Only girlfriends do stuff like that.
Both threw a pillow at me, asked me who I was on the phone with.
Yo.
All right. Well, thank you everybody for joining a very lively episode of No Recoil. Stay tuned for upcoming events. Samsho is a side tournament at Defend the North next week.
Oh yes.
And
Yeah.
at ThunderStruck 2024 in September, so look out for that.
Are you going to that scrub? Or are you going to ThunderStruck?
No, bro, I'm unemployed. I don't got money.
Oh.
But
Yeah,
you're
I don't.
white.
I have no idea.
Yeah, you're a white guy. I mean, at least you're not
Trust fund.
Uh,
Trust fund.
I guess I'm just not that white, you know.
Bro's transparent.
Thank
Yeah.
you, everybody. Have a good
That's
night.
OD.
Goodbye.